What's good? What's good? What's good? All right. Let us figure out what we are doing with a new Dynasty. I'm excited for this one. What's up, CJ? Okay. Finishing some cut stuff real quick. We just finished our national championship on a franchise or freshman solo seasons. Boom. I have aspirations of making this dynasty hard, lengthy, and let's use the word girthy as well. Why not? I want a bunch of different challenges that we have to do to fulfill the dynasty, to actually win. Not just the national championship, but like, hey, you have to have a 5-star in every position before the end of the dynasty. You have to have a certain amount, of national championships, number one overall classes, things like that. So I want some ideas for things like that. And yeah, we are, how many levels are in this thing? 50? 50. You get the Perkins? Oh, Perkins, he's a speed rusher, huh? We are level 32. So getting close to getting some more 84s. Nice. All right, so let's go look at dynasty stuff. We're gonna start a new dynasty.
Welcome to Dynasty Mode.
It's gonna be a single player default roster. It's fine. We only have one roster right now, anyways. I believe. Dynasty settings.
Choose your settings and customize your conferences.
Heisman. Coach firing is on. So I did faster on the last one just so it wasn't super slow. I'm not ever gonna do fastest, but I don't know if I want to do normal. Maybe since this is a long one, we can do normal. I kind of like that. For this is a longer one that we can do normal. Wear and tear and injury we'll leave on. I've been doing 6-minute quarters. Full control, league advancements manual, auto recruiting is off, and user coach auto progression is off. Okay. We're not gonna do custom conferences for this one. That was a big old thing. Didn't like that. If I'm being honest. School. Okay. So
pay attention to each team's prestige rating represented.
what I'm thinking with school is I kind of want us to be in a good conference with a bad school. So, what are good conference bad schools? Like, give me some good conference bad schools. I'm just gonna go straight to the top and kind of roll through some of these. Obviously, Alabama's pretty good. Arkansas is an 84. Arizona's a 3-star program. There's some bad schools and good conferences. So I want us to be facing some decent competition most of the time. Indiana. Kentucky. Northwestern, maybe? There's not really any bad teams in the big conferences. All the big conferences have good teams. Maybe Vandy. Could also move us into a good conference. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What kind of school should we do? New Dynasty. I kind of want to do an East Coast school. Maybe like a Florida school. Maybe a Texas school. Like if I would have like what ones popped up to me? Like what stood out to me? UTEP stood out. UTSA stood out. Washington. I don't hate the idea of Washington. Again, some of these teams are kind of decent already. I don't want necessarily a 4-star program. I think the most I would want is a 3-star. But again, we're gonna have a bunch of goals. We're gonna have a bunch of goals. I kind of like the, you know, like maybe Virginia. My boy Puka Nakua went to BYU. We can maybe do BYU. BYU in here? Yeah, BYU. Why don't we do BYU? Multiple offense and 4-3 multiple. Go with my boy Puka. About Pitt. What's Pitt looking like? In the ACC, my guy Aaron Donald. Where's Seawills? Steve Young? Steve Young, that's right, he was a BYU guy. Where's Seawills at? Is he streaming? Hello. I need help. Pick school. Good conference. Bad team. I guess. Okay. I kind of like the BYU idea. I kind of like BYU. What's up, Seth? I also kind of like the Mizzou idea just because tough conference, they're a ranked team, but they're a 3-star program. And that's kind of where it's kind of that's the closest school to where I grew up. What's up, Brian? Trying to figure out a new school. I want to be in a good conference, so it's a little bit harder. We're playing on Heisman. What's up, Brian? How's it going? I don't hate TCU. TCU is decent. Decent idea. I think we go BYU. Thoughts? The one thing about BYU that does kind of suck is they don't really have a ton of talent around them. So it's not great for pipelines, so maybe that makes it harder. I kind of want to do a Texas school or a Florida school. Make the Gators great again. The U, Miami. We have a call from TikTok. TikTok says University of Miami. Are they a bit too good? Are they potentially too good? Once a great school? I mean, 'cause they are a 4-star program already. So what we're doing, Tyler, is I'm trying to figure out a bunch of, we're gonna create a bunch of challenges. You can kind of see it at the bottom there. A bunch of challenges we have to complete the dynasty. So, like 3 national championships and like a 5-star at every single, a 5-star recruit at every single position. You know, things like that. So I'm still looking for ideas. We're trying to figure out what school we want to do. Appreciate the follow. You're awesome. Trying to figure out what we're gonna do with regards to the school. Trying to figure out the idea, like try and get a bunch of goals. I want this to be a longer one. I want this to be. We've done 2 rebuilds so far. I've done SDSU and I've done Hawaii, and both of them were like 5-6 years. I'm kind of thinking like a 15-year type goal, like lofty goals, right? So I don't mind Miami. I wonder if that's too much of a head start, because again, they are an 86 overall already. They're a 4-star program. Like part of me is thinking, like if we want to stay ACC, like what about like Georgia Tech, or I don't know. Like I probably wouldn't want to be I probably wouldn't want to have a 4-star program. So if we go look at all the 3-star programs, right? Let's go by conference. So ACC, we got some 3-star programs. We got BC, like Georgia Tech. I don't hate Georgia Tech. Oh, I actually. Ooh, wait a minute. We might have Louisville. So I'm a big Cardinals fan of baseball, and these are the exact same uniforms. This might be the one. I totally forgot about Louisville. My high school used the exact same logo. We were also the Cardinals. We might have found it. We might be Louisville. And my name's Cardinal. Did we just find it? I think we did. Matthew, what's good, brother? Hey y'all, appreciate the likes, y'all. Y'all awesome. I think again, they're a good team, but is that team old? Kentucky's better. I mean the better thing, right? Better is all in the eye of the beholder. I don't even know what Kentucky's in. SEC. See, they're a 3.5-star program. I think that'd be higher than what I want to be. I think we go Louisville. I think I've decided. We're going Louisville. We're gonna start as a head coach. So Matthew, I don't know if you caught all that. We're gonna do a bunch of different challenges that we have to complete before we can complete the dynasty. So like, I want this to be like a longer one, like 15 years or so. We're trying to figure out some goals. So like, hey, I want to have 3 national, let's say 15 years. I want to have 5 national championships. And then like 5-star recruit in every position, not at once, but just over the tenure of the dynasty. I can't spell. Still can't spell. Can spell position. Postion. Is that not right? Oh my gosh. Brain fart. In every position, and then like, let's see what else. What else? I want at least 20 guys, 20 players drafted in the first round. So like, not only do we recruit well, but we develop well. What else? Over 10. Heisman? Yeah, Heismans are for sure. How many Heismans do we want to have? Again, if you think these numbers are too high or too low, let me know. If you think these numbers are too high or too low, let me know. Let's say 3 Heismans. What else? We got what else? What else do we want to do? Again, this is gonna be a long one. We're going on Heisman. We're doing all kinds of fun stuff. So, 5 natties, 5-star recruits in every position over the tenure of the dynasty. 20 players drafted in the first round. 3 Heisman Award winners. Anything else? Undefeated seasons. I like that. Ooh, how many though? New dynasty? Yeah, Downs. We're starting a new one, and this is gonna be a long one. We're gonna do a bunch of like goals. So like, I can't complete it until I've done all of these things. This is what we have right now. We're just kind of spitballing right now. We're not dialed in on numbers, but I like that. Undefeated seasons. Undefeated. Let's go. How many? 2? 1? 2? Again, it's on Heisman. 2 undefeated seasons in 15 years. Again, the goal is to be like a 15-year, or if we beat it in quicker than that. Are you gonna sim some games in this one, or still play them all? I think we're gonna do the same thing we did last time. Up 21 with ball, or down 21 without ball. We'll sim the rest of it. And then that might get us through games quicker, but again, it's probably gonna be a longer experience. We're gonna get through to where we're pretty deep in there. 2 undefeated seasons, 3 Heisman Award winners, 20 players drafted in the first round, 5-star recruits in every position over the tenure of the dynasty, 5 national championships. Is that too lofty? Is that 5? Is 5 too much? It's 1 in every 3 years, give or take. We're doing Louisville. I totally forgot that they existed, and obviously I'm Cardinal, so we're getting a little bit of a head start. It's still a 3-star program. It's not a completely rebuild from ground floor, but we are on Heisman, so I don't want to spend 6 years getting to where we can actually play. You know what I mean? Everybody that's coming through, appreciate you guys chilling. Appreciate all the likes and everything. You guys are absolutely amazing. We're trying to figure out some goals for a new dynasty. We have decided we're gonna go with Louisville, except for it disappeared. Let's get back to Louisville. Boom. So again, it's a 3-star program in the ACC. They're decent. I don't know what their roster looks like at all. We'll look at that in a minute. But I think we're gonna go ahead and I think we're committing to Louisville. So I'm gonna update the title on Twitch and YouTube. Louisville Dynasty. Help me with some goals. Cool. Update that on that, and then can I update on TikTok? Is that a thing I can do? Co-host, put together, live good. How do I don't know if that's a thing actually. Edit, maybe? Settings? We can leave it as is for now. That's fine. Do you have any recruiting goals? Yeah, so 5-star recruit in every position over the dynasty. So obviously we're not going to have any getting going, but eventually we'll have a 5-star recruit through every position. So well, you eventually have a quarterback. You eventually have a running back. Not all at the same time or anything. But just, you know, get a couple guys through the building. I've watched some new videos on how athletes work. So I'm very intrigued on utilizing athletes a little bit better than I have been in the last 2 rebuilds. So we're gonna, you know, obviously athletes are available to, you know, we can move people around. So you know, technically we could probably just get like 10 positions and 20, you know, 12 athletes to fill out the other ones. Obviously kicker and punter aren't a thing. So what's up, Brian? Go Cards, man. Hey man, appreciate you, brother. I didn't go to Louisville, but my high school used the same logo as the Cardinals in Missouri. So appreciate the follow, brother. And plus, you know, my name's Cardinal. How do we not use Louisville, right? So we're gonna do Louisville. We're getting some more goals. Let's go over the goals we have so far. National championships, 5. A 5-star recruit in every position over the dynasty. 20 players drafted in the first round. I don't know if 20 to seem right. Seem too low, too high. I feel like that's an okay. High school sports and trademark infringement, heaven, right? What are your criteria for the new team? So I think I've dialed in the team. I think we're gonna go with. I didn't want an above a 4-star like a 3-star program. 3-star program was the high, and I wanted it to be in one of the higher conferences. Obviously, it's not SEC or Big 12, but it is in the ACC. So I would say one of the top 3 conferences. Where do we put? You got maybe top 4 conferences. You got the Big 10. You got Big 12. You got SEC, and then you've got ACC. So top 4 conference. And I wanted it to be in a stronger conference overall, and it not be over a 3-star. UTS, yeah, UTSA is fun. Or USTA, sorry. I thought about doing a Texas school until I saw the Cardinals. So, what are the goals? So we have national championships, recruiting, players drafted, so recruiting and development, Heisman winners, and undefeated seasons. Anything else we should add? Do we think these numbers are good? 5 national, 5, 23 and 2 basically. Do we think these are too high, too low? This is going to be a longer one. I remember. I want this to be a minute. I don't want to complete this in. I want to complete this in 3 years. So should see him on the bottom there. If you can't see him, then I need to mess with it. The chat might be in the way. So 5 national championships. 20 players drafted in the first round. 3 Heisman Award winners, and then 2 undefeated seasons. More undefeated seasons plus an undefeated champ season. Zay, I like the idea. So let's go 3 undefeated seasons plus an undefeated. Go 1 undefeated natty. Season. There you go. I like that. Top ranked recruiting classes. Okay. So how many top ranked recruiting classes do we want to do? Three, 5, like a couple top 5s. Ooh, I like that. So maybe like 3 top recruiting classes, and then let's say 5. Ooh, let's do this. Let's go 2 top recruiting classes, and then 5 top 5 ranked recruiting classes. So two number 1s and 5 in the top 5. JP, I appreciate your likes, man. You're awesome, dude. 3 top ranked classes. 3 top ranked classes. Okay, we'll do 3. Let's keep it at 5. 3 and 5. Big Griff, appreciate the likes, brother. So I got natties, I got recruiting stuff, I've got drafting stuff, so development, you know, developing them into, you know, professionals. 3 Heisman Award winners, 3 undefeated seasons, 1 undefeated national championship season. What else? This was my favorite college, so I wasn't really a big college football guy growing up. I rooted for 3. I rooted for 2 schools growing up, just because of my location, and then kind of I had a favorite. So my favorite growing up was Texas. Purely off of the Rose Bowl game against USC. I had a bet on Texas. I then liked Texas. I grew up in Missouri, so I always rooted for Mizzou. And I now live in San Diego, so I root for San Diego State because they're local to me. So I don't necessarily still have a top 1, but there's kind of like 3 schools that I'm like, if they're on, I'm like rooting for them, kind of thing. So go to Louisville Trust. I got you, Big X. I got you. I think that's what we decided we're doing. Maybe a certain amount of 4 or 5-star gyms. Ooh, gyms. We could get gyms involved. We could get gyms involved for sure. How would we do the gyms? Steven, appreciate the follow, brother. San Diego State made a Final Four 2 years ago, right? Right? We did. They were their first rebuild. We lost back-to-back natties, and then we decided to do Hawaii, and we just won the natty tonight with Hawaii. So I was ready for something new. Charlie, appreciate the follow, brother. Big X, appreciate the likes, my guy. Okay. Do we want to add more to this or not? Charlie says Gophers. I think we're dialed into Louisville. We're just trying to figure out the goals. Again, this is gonna be a longer rebuild. A bunch of different challenges I want to do. And see where we're at. So 5 natties. Big X, appreciate the follow. Big X, we got national championships. I got recruiting classes. I got developing players to get drafted. 3 Heisman Award winners, 3 undefeated seasons, and 1 undefeated national championship season. This looks good. I like it. Let's do it. Let's rock it. I can tell you're not from Louisville the way you say it. It's Louisville, right? I'm not from Kentucky. I grew up in Missouri, but I don't really have a Missouri accent either. I live in California. I've lived in California for about 10 years now. So, is it Louisville? Louisville? I don't know how Kentuckians talk. Go Tigers. Go Louisville. There you go. Louisville. All right, we're going Louisville. We're going boom. All right, I'm gonna change. We're gonna change the program up a little bit. I think you have to. I don't know. Do we have a preference on what we're doing here? I prefer recruiter because it just makes life a little easier, in my opinion. I did recruiter and motivator for my last one as a combo. Maybe we do recruiter and tactician. Boost your players' ratings on game day, scheme up the big plays, and let the visor fly. Tactician, recruiter. Give me some options here. What do you guys think? I got a recruiter, I got a tactician. Let's see what you guys are thinking. Peyton, what's good, brother? How are you? Recruit. I got 2 for recruit. I got 3 for recruit. We always be recruiting. Peyton's good. I love that, man. Glad, man. Glad. Just do recruiter, tactician. Recruiter, tactician. I can get behind that. Recruiter, tactician. Let's go. So we're gonna start as a recruiter. Always be recruiting. If you guys don't know, which I'm sure most of you don't, we have one Lord and Savior in this channel, and his name is Tommy Pickles. If you don't know what Tommy Pickles is from, you're too young. Tommy Pickles is our daddy. There we go. Tommy Pickles. We're gonna stick with the playbooks, so that's another thing I want to do. I want to stick with our playbooks. I want to leave everything Louisville. So I don't want to like pick a meta playbook or anything. We're only using our playbooks. Another thing I do, just some normal rules that I have. 99% of the time, we're using coach recommendation on plays. This isn't a big meta rebuild thing. I want this to be like not easy. So coach recommendation, we can cycle through those. We can do like audibles and everything, of course, you know, depending on what we see. Let's go with the 4-3 play, 4-3 defense. 4-3? Do we want to change it? This is kind of an on me thing, right? Because these are all like different playbooks that aren't particular to the school. 99 speed guys and just bomb it to them. Okay, that happened last time. All right, we're on Heisman now. 4-3? All right, we'll stick with 4-3. Was it base 4-3 or was it 4-3 multiple? First quarter's got to use the first 3 plays popped up for coach suggestions. So I only ever do coach suggestion. That's just kind of how I always do it. 4-3 multiple? All right, I'll do 4-3 multiple. My alma mater. Let's go alma mater of... I'm just gonna let this be random. Let this be random. Can we be in Minnesota? I'll be in Minnesota for you. You're my boy. Got a Minnesota alma mater. And then, okay, I want the pipeline to be, I want it to be somewhat close to the school. We just go. I mean, do we do that? Missouri. We're in Kentucky, right? Let's do Missouri. Missouri and Kentucky aren't too far apart. Let's do Missouri. I like Missouri. I'm from Missouri. Let's do Missouri. Adaptive AI. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea what this means. What is adaptive AI? Does anyone know what this means? Anyone know what like this means? What's up, Jonathan? What's up, DC? What are you guys up to? Offensive aggressiveness, defensive aggressiveness. I have no idea what these mean. The defense will adjust to what you do. I've always just left it on balance, I think. How do you stream PS5 on TikTok? I have OBS. OBS, Open Broadcast software. You just left it? CPU adapting to my plays. Aggressiveness is for sim. We'll leave that off then. We'll leave that normal. No huddle style, balance. Alright, cool. Let's leave that all balanced. I don't know exactly what it does, so we're just gonna leave it on balance. Alright, head. Let's go. Let's find a random white head for Tommy Pickles, because if you don't know what Tommy Pickles is, he's white. Probably a non-facial hair, since he's got a baby face. That's... Can I get ones in the chat if you don't know who Tommy Pickles is? I like it. I like it. You don't know who Tommy Pickles is? You're not gonna be 7 foot tall. We'll give you like a solid 6'3", 199, not quite 200. From Rugrats, y'all. D would make you blitz more. O would go for more 4th downs and fakes and such. Okay. Yeah, it's from Rugrats. 100%. 100%. And we're gonna go with the pullover. We're gonna go with the pullover. Yeah, Tommy Pickles from Rugrats, man. 100%. Okay. We are Louisville.
Congratulations.
We are
It's
Louisville.
time to sign
Yeah,
your
they've been good
first
recently.
coaching contract.
13.
Make sure to pay attention to the
2-10 in
expectations of the
2018.
role.
Rough.
These
8-5,
are
4-7,
based
6-7,
on
8-5, 10-4.
real-life
We're getting better.
records of the
Getting
school.
better. I'm picking it up at a decent time. Picking it up at a decent time. Okay. So pro style on the offensive scheme. Defensive scheme is 4-3 multiple. We're gonna go ahead and sign our contract, Tommy Pickles. And then let's go check out some. Let's go check out what we're working with. Let's see how old our team is. I have no idea. I'm so stuck on Dynasty mode. I just be recruiting every year. No natty yet though. I just hit my natty with Hawaii, bro. It was sick, dude. It was sick. Okay, so we got a lot of things going on. We got a lot of things going on here. I have 5 coaching points. I'm gonna go ahead and go throw coaching abilities. Actually, let's go look at the roster. But Pierce is a redshirt freshman. Got you. So we are doing tactician and recruiter for this one. We're obviously gonna kind of fill up a bunch of recruiting before we do anything. Let's go see what we need. I have a spreadsheet that I normally use for a bunch of my stuff. D would appreciate the likes, man. I want to like fill out this tree, brother. That's what I want to do. Let's take a look at this team, see what we're working with, see how old everything is, see what we need to kind of get sooner rather than later. Yeah, welcome to Louisville. Sorry, Louisville. All right, so he said I have a quarterback cadence idea. Oh yeah, okay. We're definitely an older-ish team. That's okay. I'm okay with that. For each week, do you have to redo your actions? No, this is gonna be like the goals, Gavin. This is gonna be for the entire dynasty. Entire dynasty. Y'all over on TikTok, we're popping. Everyone on Twitch and YouTube, we're hanging out on TikTok. Big chilling. Okay, so we do have a senior quarterback, Tyler Show. Seems decent. You got a freshman redshirt guy, Pierce Clarkson. Let's take a look at Pierce Clarkson. See a 3-star with impact. I like it. Definitely something we can work into. Okay. We got a sophomore quarterback here, Brady Allen. He's a 4-star star. Wow. Okay. So we have some options at quarterback. Curious to see how he develops this next year. Harrison Bailey is a 4-star star. We have guys, bro. We have guys. He's a senior though, so he's gone. And then Trayvon Wright is a 3-star impact. Okay. When I'm on your phone, I can see that, Logan. I can see that, Downs. Tyler Shuck. Okay. Put the receivers 99 speed as a starter. Probably have to do that, huh? Let's go see. We got running backs. We got Cheney. We got Turner. Ooh, freshman 75 with 88 speed, 92 excel. Elusive back. You guys don't know, I love power backs, and we don't have a single one. It's gonna be fun. Let's check out these guys real quick. I'm just curious. Juwan Brown's a 3-star. Turner's a 3-star. Yep. Okay. Kayjon's a 3-star. We have some 4-star quarterbacks. Let's see if we have any other 4-stars out there. 3-star. True freshman, Isaac Brown's a 3-star. We're not littered with 2-stars, which is nice. Hawaii, all they had was 2-stars. You're kind of helping me in what to look for when starting. I got you, bro. Got you. I've done this a couple times, so I kind of know what I'm doing. We need a fullback, which if you guys don't know how to grab fullbacks, either grab an athlete or grab a blocking tight end and turn him into a fullback. I swear, you're welcome. I just saved your life when it comes to blocking fullbacks. There's a 99 speed receiver. I'm not seeing a 99 speed receiver. I have a 95 speed receiver. I see a 93 speed receiver. We are old though. You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. Senior, junior, senior. Okay. All right. The seniors obviously I can't do much with, right? But there's some 3-star guys. 3-star juniors. Carlos, appreciate the follow, brother. Hey, you know what? I'm okay with that. There's a 2-star. There's our first 2-star that I've seen. Okay. All right. Freshman tight end. Ooh, talk to me. Talk to me, Jamari Johnson. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Jamar Johnson's a 4-star blocking tight end. He's a star dev. We're gonna have a tight end for a little bit. He's a little slow. He's a little slow boy. He's a little slow boy, but he'll be all right. Catching traffic, expect catch, needs in. No route running whatsoever. Ooh, okay. No route running whatsoever. Good blocker. Not good at a lot of other things though. Okay, we have a freshman. Okay, Monroe Mills, freshman starting left tackle. He's a 2-star guy at 80 overall. Why so many receivers? Big Nate, I just picked this team up, brother. I have no idea. BZ, what's good? We got with the Cardinals. Kayla, appreciate the follow. All right. Left guard. Let's go check any other left guard. Let's see Hyder. It's a 3-star impact guy. He might take over Mills at some point. Mitch Wilson's a pass protector, sophomore, 3-star impact. Okay. 2-star 80 overall is a bit funky, huh? No? Big Nate. No, you're good, brother. You're good. Louisville. Oh, we got ourselves some Kentucky fighting going on. I need a time to bandwagon. Might just go Bama. There you go. There you go. All right, so Michael Gonzalez is a senior. I love it when our best lineman's a senior. Woohoo! All right, 3-star out of high school. We have another senior. He's a 78, who's also a 2-star. Give me Wilson Hunter. Give me a 3-star. All right, 3-star impact. Nice. So we might have Wilson Hunter next year. He might be ready. Probably redshirt him this year. We're probably gonna redshirt a bunch of guys. Mitchell, appreciate the follow. Probably gonna redshirt a bunch of guys just to see what happens. So. We got Pete playing center, 2-star guy. Okay. We got a senior behind him. That's unfortunate. Another lineman who's a senior. We are gonna be better this year than we will next year. That's for sure. Mendoza, who's a senior. We are losing basically our entire offensive line. I love that for us. So what we're gonna do probably this year is I'm not even gonna go after any 4-stars. I don't think. I think all we're gonna do this year is we're just going after 3-stars, trying to scout and find 3-star gems. Chris Bell gonna be a stud wide receiver. I hope so. Need a whole O-line redo. We need a lot of redos so far. Like, let's just go back through the offense real quick. Let's just count how many seniors we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 senior starters is rough. Legitimately rough. Okay. Ashton is Galot. 90 overall. Senior. Senior. We're losing 4 left ends this year. Joel Beam, I hope you're good. 3-star impact. Okay. We can maybe work with it. Again, we're in a 4-3, so I need these guys to be pass rushers. A run stopper on the end isn't really what I'm looking for. I need those end guys to be pass rushers. Senior. Goodness gracious. Green, what do we got here? 4-star star. Okay, so we have 1 pass rusher. Tell me you're a pass rusher, please. Speed rusher. Beautiful. Freshman, 6'6". He'll be good next year. We're losing 3 more offensive linemen. Maurice Davis. Gillati? I'm trying. We got some Kentucky fighting going on in here. I like it. Maurice is a 3-star. Okay, I'm seeing my freshmen. Most of my freshmen are 3-stars. That's a good sign. Senior, junior, senior, freshman. Howden, tell me you're a 3-star. Thank goodness. All right. We're losing so many guys. It's not even funny. We have 1 linebacker, 1 left outside linebacker who's a 73 overall junior. We have a freshman middle linebacker, Trent Carter, 3-star. Okay. Not a lot of speed at linebacker from what I'm seeing. Really slow linebacking core. I think our fastest linebacker is 82 speed. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's unfortunate. TJ Capers. Hey, we got a 4-star. All right, we got a 4-star guy here. Power rusher. He's a power rusher, and we're in a 4-3. I might have to move him to end. Hey, he does have 79 zone. He's got 79 zone. He can maybe do both. All right, show me corners. Senior, junior. We have a freshman. Okay. Aaron Williams is a 4-star star. There we go. There we go. How about Quinnen Ford? Quinnen Ford is a 3-star. Okay. Again, we're losing a lot of guys. We're just gonna be we're literally just getting as many guys as we can get. The other thing we're gonna try and do is get as many athletes as we can get. If we can get some athletes that kind of can spread out in other places, that'd be great. I'd be so confused on how to do recruiting stuff, like how and when to use my hours. I got you, King. I'm gonna walk through our recruiting. Don't be afraid to ask any questions. I've done a couple different rebuilds at this point. So this is my third one. We'll walk through recruiting. I'll explain everything I'm doing. And if you have any questions, obviously, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask. So I'm gonna let y'all Kentucky fights. Just, you know, do your thing over there, all right? Can't stay to a natty in my dynasty. Who should I do next? Big Nate. That's the thing. There's so many options, man. So many options. King Grunt, appreciate the follow. Hey, if I miss any follows or anything, I appreciate you guys. This thing's moving. I appreciate you guys hitting that follow button and everything. So, free safety. Again, everyone's old except for McCallahue. 3-star impact guy. Let me check corners again real quick. We got any speed? Oh, everyone's decent. No like absolute burners, but we got 89, 90 on most everybody. Safety, we get a junior with 91 speed. I love that. Let's go check strong safety. We got a 90. We have a 90 or an 86. Show me some zone coverage. Not really, not a lot. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Kicker, senior, punter, senior. Wow. All right, let's go back through that just like we did with the offense. Let's see here. Senior, 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 junior, junior/senior, senior, senior, junior, senior. We are so old. Yeah, well, here's the thing is they're gonna fall off super hard after this year because the entire team's gonna graduate. The entire team's gonna graduate. So we'll see how it goes this year. It's a 3-star program, which is easier than a 1 or 2-star for sure. 1000%. But definitely gonna be curious. I'm gonna be curious how next year goes. So all right, let's we've already checked this out. We checked out the roster. We kind of know what we're working with. We're gonna redshirt some folks. Let's go redshirt some folks just because. Do we care about this year? To be honest with you, no, not really. I don't really care what happens this year. We're gonna redshirt anybody that can be redshirted. To be honest with you. So we're gonna redshirt right. Junior, not gonna redshirt. I will redshirt the freshman. I think I'm gonna redshirt both of these guys, if I'm being honest with you. One's a sophomore, one's a freshman, but I just want to let the guys develop and see how it goes. I'm not gonna redshirt the senior. Like you can go off and live your life, brother. We're fine without you. We're gonna redshirt all these guys. Not all of them, but the ones that aren't 70 overall probably aren't gonna be playing anyways. Probably not gonna be playing anyways. Redshirt you. My redshirt the worst freshman, I guess. Redshirt you as a freshman. Okay, and boom. All right, defense. Beam. Yep. Davis. Yep. Not Tank. We're not gonna do Tank Dell or Desmond Dell or whatever his name is. Oh, it's not Dell. It's Tell. I mixed up both of those. I messed up twice somehow. Not gonna redshirt you. We're in a 4-3. I'm not gonna redshirt the linebackers because we only have one left outside linebacker, two extra right outsides, and then we can move. I'm gonna move one of these guys to left outside, so probably Clark to left outside, and I want to keep an extra one just in case. Corners, we only have 6 corners, so I'm not gonna redshirt anybody. Spearman, I can redshirt you, and I'm not gonna redshirt the safeties. All right, so all our redshirting's done. Let's go back to the roster. Let's move one of those right outsides to left outside, just for my OCD-ness with regards to roster construction. Right outside guy is gonna switch to a left outside guy. We'll go with this one. Stanquan Clark. Boom. I can't seem to figure out the recruiting sometimes. Jesse, I got you, bro. We're about to go over recruiting right now. You guys don't know how to do recruiting? We're about to do some recruiting. I can't change the position. Never mind. I can't change positions. I forgot. I can't do that because they are actual people. That's fine. That's okay. We can do that with people we get later. Okay, recruiting. Recruiting is fun. Honestly, love recruiting. So good dynasty teams for dynasty. Depends on what you want. If you want like an easier one, you can use one of the bigger teams. If you want a smaller one, you can use a smaller team. What's up, Drew? Appreciate you, brother. If you want a smaller school, bigger school, so many different times of it. I've done SDSU and I've done Hawaii. Those are the two that I've done so far. Changing possibly only in off season. So you can change in the off season 100%. And you can also change during the season, but it has to be a computer generated player. It can't be an actual player that's signed like to get into the game or whatever. So you can change them in the season, but it has to be a computer generated player that's been recruited. Yeah, I got you. Okay, so recruiting. Preseason recruiting, use all of your hours. Preseason recruiting, I have 750 hours. That's really nice to see. You're good, Drew. Appreciate you. Go Hawaii. Hey, now, watch out. We're done with Hawaii. Made my own school, but I used Oregon's roster. I'm an Oregon fan. I love that, King Grump. I love that. So there's a couple different ways you can do this. In preseason, you want to use every single one of your hours because it's preseason hours. You don't carry that preseason hours over. So preseason, use them all. Use them all. Looks like we have some 4-stars that are interested in us. That's lovely. So the recommended tab, I usually sort it by rank. That'll give you people, you know, that are interested in you, that are recommended to you, that are pipeline guys, things like that. Looks like we have one 5-star who's interested in us already, which is nice. I'm not really expecting to throw a bunch of hours in year 1 at 5s and 4 stars. Would it be good? Yes, but we need quantity really bad. Really, really bad. So if they have interest in us, like Donnie Costanzo, he's a 5-star guy who's interested in us already. He's got us 9th on his interest board. We're gonna go ahead and throw some hours at him. Just because, hey, like, you're interested in us, you're a 5-star. I'm not gonna say no to 5 stars, but I'm not chasing a bunch of 5 stars right now. So the way I do this is I usually will go through top prospects. This is not gonna show us interest. So this isn't gonna be the people that are somewhat interested in us or maybe have a deal breaker. This is gonna show us everybody. And so like a couple of these guys, like this guy's deal breaker is pro potential. He doesn't want to come to us no matter what. But like Sean Fournette, who does have a championship deal breaker, he is in our pipeline. He's 100% in our pipeline. So Sean Fournette might be worth, you know, might be someone would be worth someone some hours at. Am I 100% tackling 5 stars right now? Probably not. Probably not. I might throw like maybe 5 of them on our recruiting board just to see if we can get a couple of them. That'd be great. But I'm probably not going to throw more than 5 5-stars. That's personally where I'm going to be at in year 1. Year 2, year 3, year 4, maybe things change. Maybe we start doing 10 5-stars, you know, 25 stars, whatever. Probably not 20. It's probably 10, right? I do have some goals of getting some pretty big classes. For a pretty big class, it's actually not the 5 stars that make or break your class. It's how many 4 stars you can get. So let's go ahead and go to the recruiting board. We don't have anyone on here right now. I'm gonna sort this by rank. There's 1 5-star on our recommended. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go grab some 5 stars. Obviously, big positions of need, right? Like, what are the biggest positions of need? You need a big quarterback, right? I love a good offensive line / defensive line. Offensive line, defensive line. Offensive line, defensive line make your life so much easier playing the game. So I'm usually a big quarterback, big O-line, big D-line, big linebacker. You know, get some zone linebackers because you're playing a lot of zone coverage in a 4-3. Fast middle linebacker is probably a big goal. Things like that. So we're gonna go through here some of the 5 stars that have interest in us. Terrence Hollis likes us. He likes us. I like him. We're 7th on his board. Jason Durbin is a 340-pound 6'6" D tackle. Holy moly. That is massive. That is a massive human being. Athlete archetypes tell you what position they play. They do. But fun thing about athletes is the athlete may want to play center, right? And he may be, let's say, an 80 at center, but he might be an 85 overall at DT, but he actually just likes center more than defensive tackle. You can do athletes a couple different ways. So like this athlete right here, it shows me a scrambler. So he's a 6'1" quarterback. He wants to play quarterback. But he might be a way better corner. Oh yeah, they can play any position. We'll get to through a season. It may not be tonight because we are going to play most of the games. Year 1, we might not play all the games. We might get to a recruiting year. I don't know. We'll see. But once you get to position changes, athletes might be way better at another position than what they're advertised as. So we do want to try and get as many athletes as possible. How to 85 receiver become a 99 running back? Exactly. Just like Jason said. Just like Jason said. You can theoretically change anyone to any position, but the athletes might be good in multiple positions, whereas this middle linebacker might only be good at linebacker. You know, he could probably still be good at left outside and right outside, but probably only linebacker. This athlete, who's a 6'1" scrambler, so he's a 6'1" fast quarterback, he might be a really good running back. He might be a really good receiver. He might be a really good corner. He might be a really good safety. That's where you can kind of get glitchy with safety. You get a really fast 6'4" wide receiver. May not be a greatest receiver, but he's fast and he's 6'4" with like mid 70s zone. You can turn that into a really good safety at 6'4". So I'm thinking an athlete from a different sport who they finna turn into a football player, potentially. So athletes are going to be just like pure athletes. Like, you know, they could probably play a bunch of different positions really well. They may have their favorite, like this guy's tendency is a scrambler. That's how I'm kind of seeing it, is like he wants to be a scrambling quarterback, but he might be a way better zone corner. Who knows? We won't know until we get into it. So thank you again to all the likes and everything. You guys smashing that like button. You guys are absolutely insane. I appreciate you. We're working on this whole multi-streaming thing. We're on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, hanging out, rebuilding Louisville. We got some goals underneath that chat, if you can see those. They might be a little small, but those are the goals. Let me actually blow that up a little bit since we kind of have our goals. Can people play offense and defense or nah? Not at the same time. You can make them either, like the athletes can play wide receiver or cornerback, but I don't think there's a Travis Hunter type where they can be on both sides of the ball at all times, like in the game. I got you, D. I love that, man. Consistency is the biggest key, brother. Does the athlete come up on the roster and you change them into whatever position you want them to be? No, so they're going to come up as a position. But you'll have to just like figure out, you'll have maybe jot them down, or when you're going through position changes, maybe just look at your freshmen and be like, hey, what else are you good at? Once we get there, we'll definitely go over it. We'll definitely go over it. Okay, so we're gonna go through here. We're gonna talk to some pipeline guys. We're gonna talk to, I kind of want to like check some athletes just because, right? Let's see, pipeline, but he's got us blocked off. We got Spicer here, who's a run support guy. He's pipeline. This was Costanzo, who's interested us in the 9th position. And then we have a 6'5" physical athlete. So probably at 215, probably a wide receiver. How does a 6'5" corner sound? Because that sounds delectable in my opinion. Okay, I said we were gonna do 5. I think we have 6 already. Maybe grab one more and let's just like break our rules automatically. 6'2" zone corner. Oh, we're into 4 stars. Never mind, we're good. We grabbed 6. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Same thing. We're gonna run through the 4 stars. We're gonna grab people who are interested in us, and we're gonna grab pipeline guys. That's where we're gonna focus right now. I don't want to waste hours on maybes. Like we'll waste some hours on some maybe 5 stars. I don't want to waste hours on maybe 4 stars. So if they are like this, he's not interested in us and doesn't have our pipeline, I'm just going to ignore him. I'm just going to ignore him for the first year. So we've got a pipeline here. We'll take him. Pipeline on all these guys. Let's see. Pipeline. You can also just search by pipeline, but I figure we might as well just walk through this thing real quick. Pipeline. So here's my thing with how to do recruiting. If you're gonna try and get 4 stars and 5 stars, you need to try and get them right away. 4 stars and 5 stars don't hold out. Like they're gonna sign pretty quick. A couple of them will wait till the end of the year, but most of them are gonna sign pretty quick. So, Aiden, brother, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the kind words. 3 stars you can get throughout the entire year. So figure out what 4 stars you want to kind of key on 5 stars you want to key in on, and kind of go after those guys first. And then after that, after you've run out of 4 stars and 5 stars that potentially you can go after, then you start scouting the 3 stars and figuring out, hey, 3-star gyms, who are you? What can I do? What can I do you for? What are you guys looking for necessarily? So, I don't ever fully fill this up. I want to scout the 4 stars. I don't really necessarily need to scout the 5 stars, but I am interested in scouting the 4 stars. So we're gonna set this to 30 guys that are all pipeline and or interest. And what we're gonna do is leave 5 positions open. DT 65333. There are some massive DTs in this. LT, appreciate the follow. Joseph, appreciate the follow. Do gyms matter that much? 1000%. 1000%. If you don't know what gyms mean, I'll show you in a minute. Always first in recruiting, then last, second a different school jumps ahead. So you gotta stick with it. There's definitely some tricks to it. Do I stream Dynasty every night? That's the goal. Not every night. Usually I'm during the day. I actually work nights. Little plug. I work for a card shop. So I sell baseball cards at night. I stream on another channel during that. If you guys are interested in sports cards, let me know. I can definitely get you the hookup for that. But we stream mostly during the day. But I'm off Mondays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So I usually try and stream at night on those days as well. Road to Glory sometimes. We'll definitely do some Road to Glory at some point. Tyler, appreciate the follow. JMA, appreciate the follow. What's the best way to recruit in this game? George, we're going over it right now, brother. If the player's a gym and he's interested in my school, I offer him a scholarship off the bat. I offer scholarships off the bat no matter what. I'll waste the 5 hours if they decide not to go to us. In my opinion, it's worth wasting the 5 hours and showing them that you're committed to them right away. You might lose out on a couple of those guys. Let's say you lose 20 scholarships, right? That's only 50, or sorry, that's only 100 hours you lost out on. They were wasted. If you commit hours to somebody by scouting them and like DMing them or talking to their family or whatever, you get the 25 hours for talking to their family back. You don't get the scholarship hours back. You don't get the scout hours back, but you do get the scholarship hours back. Or sorry, the recruiting hours back. So, right. Interested in sports cards? I try selling them. Tyler, honeyholebreaks.com. honeyholebreaks.com. If you go to Twitch or YouTube, that's where we here, I'm gonna flip my hat around. That's where I sell sports cards. So Honeyhole Breaks. We're live 6 nights a week doing that. I'm there 4 nights a week. Tons of fun. Small little plug for that if you guys are interested in sports cards. Okay, so let's get one more person. Let's go with this big giant 6'5", 333-pound monster. And then let's go check our guys out. So, the order this is in the order that you added them to your board. So if you add them in a certain order, that's what the order is going to be at. Looks like Zolman is a wide receiver that really cares about playing time. He's a 5'10" guy. I'm not super interested in, if we're being honest with you. I like taller receivers. So Caleb Zolman, he's already kind of blocked us off. You definitely could leave him on here. Another thing you could do is, if I was really wanting to, I could pull some of these other receivers off the board. So like Brady, I could take him off. Looks like he might be the only one. Nope, there's Fournette. I could take Fournette off, and then his deal breaker goes away. But I don't really want to fight it. I don't want to have to worry about it. We're just gonna go ahead and take Zolman off the board immediately without even committing any hours to him. Is sitting in the house worth it? Sometimes. Sometimes. Why do gyms matter so much? Because gyms are what determine their developmental trait. So 4 stars and 5 stars are going to start at a higher overall as a freshman. But if they're a 4-star normal, that doesn't really do a ton for you. They're probably only going to go up a couple more overall throughout their 4 years. The gyms, I would rather have a 3-star gym than a 4-star normal. Because a 3-star gym with like star development trait will progress way faster than a 4-star normal. Don't sleep. I recruited a 3-star 5'9" receiver that was a 99 by year 3. Ben, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Definitely a possibility. I just don't want to fight the deal breaker type stuff with that one on year 1 at least. On year 1 at least. I think I got everything there. Cool. All right, so we're at 29 guys right now. I'm gonna go ahead and we're definitely just gonna. Again, you want to use every single one of your hours in the preseason. We're in the preseason. Use every single one of your hours. I'm not going to scout the 5 stars. All I'm going to do is throw them in the scholarship. There's nothing else you can do right now anyways, outside of scouting. But I'm not going to scout the 5 stars. The 5 stars are 5 stars. They're 5-star guys. Even if they're normal, that's fine. A 5-star normal is never going to be a bad in my book. I think we have 6 of these guys that are 5 stars. We're going to go ahead and just throw scholarships at them right away. So, all of these 4-star guys, we're going to go ahead and start scouting. We're going to see who's good, who's not good. You know, 3-star busts, or sorry, 4-star busts aren't not good. They're just not going to have developmental traits that are good. They're going to have normal developmental traits 99% of the time. So, let's see here. What is this? This is a free safety with 70 awareness, 70 play rec. Looks like his zone is decently high. Looks like his speed is decently high. Let's go ahead and do a little bit more here. 87 speed's a bit slow for safety, in my opinion. For what I'm wanting. Year 1, it's fine. But he does have 81 zone coverage. He's not going to be a gem just because of the speed. Not necessarily because of the speed, but you know, you kind of get what I'm picking up. But he's not a bust. So he's not a bust. We'll go ahead and throw him a scholarship. Mercer, let's go ahead and check him out. He's a right guard. I don't have any numbers quite yet. Let's give me some numbers here. 76 acceleration is pretty decent. It's a lot of hours to figure this out. I forgot that I don't have my recruiting cooked up at all. Let's see, 80 run block power. So he's a big power guy. That's fine. Good acceleration. Let's see, 75 run block. I don't have the pass block on here, but that's okay. 93 strength is insane. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and throw some hours, throw a scholarship at him. So we've used 120 hours already, and we're through 8 players. You don't necessarily want to scout everybody because 1, it's just too expensive, right? Once you have more recruiting and it doesn't take as much to scout, you can definitely just scout everybody. But right now, all my recruiting points aren't up. This is year 1. So we're just going to use as many as we can, scout as many guys as we can, find as many busts as we can, and get the busts off the board for now. But a taller receiver better in my opinion. I mean, it's just a little more flexible. Usually the smaller guys are a little bit more agile, but 6'5", you can go get the ball a little bit better. So, all right. This is a QB. Let's check him out. Let's see if there's anything. 81 speed. 81 speed for a scrambler, I don't necessarily like, if I'm just being honest. If you're a scrambling quarterback, you definitely need to be a little bit faster. And even... So I'm probably just going to go ahead and take him off the board, if I'm being honest with you. I'm not going to waste the rest of the hours scouting him. If he was a field general quarterback, I would probably go ahead and take a look at him a little bit more. But for a scrambler, he's too slow. For his archetype, he's too slow. He's not going to be enough of a pure passer with that speed. Juan Luter. Let's take a look here. 80 change of direction. What do we got? Right outside linebacker with pass coverage. We have speed on here somewhere. Higher percentile on speed. 85. It's a bit slow. It's faster than what we have, for sure. He's not a bust, so we're definitely going to go ahead and give him a scholarship offer. Goldsmith. Let's go look at him. I'm guessing around 82 speed. Yep. Okay. He's a power rusher, 79 strength. He's not a bust. We'll go ahead and give him a scholarship. We can move these guys around, of course, as well. So, 91 speed for the cornerback with 94 change of direction. at 6'2". So there's a gym. There's our first gym. So what I do with gyms, again, this is all personal preference. I'm going to move the gym up the board. He's going to be above the other 4 stars, and he's going to be below the 5 stars. So he's going to be our top 4-star prospect at the moment. He's a 6'2" corner. He's a gym. He has 91 speed. He's got 94 change of direction. His coverage stats are a bit low with 75-69, but that's okay. Again, he's a 6'2" freshman with 91 speed, so I'm not mad at that. He's definitely going to be a guy that gets a scholarship, and he'll get a bunch of hours at the start because I want to take a lead on him. Gyms are always my priority. 5 stars and gyms are always my priority. 4 stars and then 3-star gyms are the next. And then I probably don't go for 2 stars unless you're like at a really low school. But with this school we're working on right now, I don't think we need to go for 2 stars ever. 6'2", another 6'2" corner, 92 speed. I'm not seeing zone quite yet. 83 zone, that's good. He is not a gym, but he is an absolute dude. Orlando Swift at right guard. 91 strength, I love it. 79 run block, I love it. That's a bust. Okay. So, offensive line, I don't mind keeping busts. I'm going to move him to the bottom of my list. We're going to go ahead and give him a scholarship offer because he's an offensive lineman. But I'm going to go ahead and move him to the bottom of my list. If it was a quarterback, I'd get rid of him right away. If it was a skill player, a corner, a wide receiver, a running back, probably going to get rid of him right away. But for a lineman, he's 6'5", 299, and he has 91 strength with some okay blocking stats. He can be a bust and still be useful. You got any idea why I'll lead the race for legit like 10 people the whole time, then lose them? My thought process is the net was a little too wide, and you got a bunch of guys pretty interested, but the people that actually got them were either probably a high-end school that had more resources to throw at each of them, or it was a lower-end school that threw absolutely everything at them. Recruiting's tough, dude. It's tough. Like you want to try and get your guys early if you can. The longer that race goes on, the more teams that can jump in. And then, you know, if one of those higher end teams gets in, it's kind of hard to beat those guys. So, Mountaineer Gaming, appreciate the follow, brother. Let me see my badges. What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. My badges? Am I under arrest? All right. Homer, Andre Homer. Love it. I love good names. Learned it the hard way the first year of Dynasty. Brother, this is my first year with Louisville. I'm not expecting a good recruiting class. We're gonna try and make it happen, but I'm not expecting a big coach abilities. Maybe. I don't have any yet. We just started. So, does anyone have a glitch when you're running option where it snaps the ball 30 yards behind? What the heck, Dawson? That's crazy. DJ Tony Tone, appreciate the likes, y'all. Y'all, we're at like 6,600 likes. Can we get that to 10K? That'd be nuts. That'd be nuts. All right, right outside linebacker, Andre Homer. 60 zone scares me. For a 4-3 linebacker. 85 pursuit's good. Okay, 79 block shed. So outside linebacker with 60 zone coverage. I'm gonna go ahead and pull him off the board. It's just probably not someone I'm interested in. What's the speed? 81 speed, yeah, not necessarily fast either. Emmanuel Brady's a 6'3" receiver. Decent short route, good jumping. 90 speed, I can work with that. Definitely throw him a scholarship. We're sitting at 360 hours, so we probably have about 10 scouts left. Maybe 9. So we're not gonna be able to get through all of these guys, but we'll get as far as we can. What we'll do in the end is do the math and make sure we have enough to offer all of these guys scholarships, at least as a minimum. So, let's see. Bunch of blocking. He's a blocking tight end. I'm gonna be honest with you. Didn't see he was a blocking tight end. I'm not super interested in a blocking tight end. We could maybe move him to fullback. Is that a priority for you? Actually, we don't have any other fullbacks. So yeah, let's just scout this guy real quick. If you go off of their scouting and back in, you gotta leave and come back. So yeah, if you guys don't know how to get 4-star fullbacks, you take a tight end and you move him to fullback. McNabb, let's see, what are we working with here? McNabb, 86 acceleration is decent for a right end. I like that. 81 strength is pretty good. 86 finesse move, 81 speed. I like that. It's a good speed rusher. 6'3", 277 coming off the end. Sounds like a good deal to me. I got a couple 3-stars at FIU, which was a big W at the time. 1000% Tito. Just started App State. I love it, Jayhawk. I love that, brother. Good luck, man. Good luck. Have fun with it. Okay. 76 awareness, 91 acceleration, 87 speed. There we go. There we go. Show me a good zone. 75 zone. Quintaro's my guy. Love a good zone corner. Bart Breeze. If you're not absolutely just, unless he's a bust, unless you're just throwing everything you can at Bart Breeze, just what a name. You know what I mean? 88 impact. Show me a gym. Show me a gym one time. That's a lot of hours to get these guys. Offensive line needs to get the first quarterbacks and offensive line are the first ones I'm going to get to recruiting easier. 93 strength with 88 impact sounds disgustingly amazing. Disgustingly amazing. So we're going to go ahead and grab that guy 100%. How many guys do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need to save at least 45 hours so we can offer everybody scholarships. Okay. 90 impact. I love this. He's a bust. 90 impact with 91 strength. We're going to leave him on our board. We're going to go ahead and give him an offer. Again, offensive linemen are one of the few positions I'll leave busts on because offensive linemen don't necessarily need a massive dev trait. We're at 145 hours. Let's go ahead and get the let's get this linebacker. 83 speed's a bit slow. We'll keep him for now. Nathan Webb. Let's go ahead and recruit you. 85 speed's a touch slow for what I'm looking for tight end wise, especially from a vert threat. But he is a gem. He is a gem. So we're gonna go ahead and move him to the top of our board. Good dev trait. He's gonna be right underneath Rochelle. We got 75 hours. How many guys left? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need at least 30. We can do another scout. I want to check John Pyle, mainly just because he's an athlete. 92 speed, it's 5'10". Okay, he's not a gym. Definitely gets a scholarship, though. Okay, so I have 25. I need 25 points for more scholarships. So what we're going to do is we'll scout these guys in a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and throw scholarships at everybody. Because these guys either had pipelines or they were interested in us. So we have 15 hours left, and I want to be at 30. So let's go 30 more guys. I'm going to go with my pipelines. And then I'm going to go by rank. Perfect. And then... probably not going to do... Do we want to do another 5-star? Why not do another 5-star? There was one we missed, so... 6'4" Scrambler? Sure. Some of these guys we missed somehow. And then let's grab one more. What's more important to me? 6'1", 284, 6'1", 189 or 196. Homer we didn't like. Let's check Ingram. Was he maybe a guy we didn't like that was too slow? He might have been a guy we didn't like that was too slow. I'm gonna go ahead and add both of them. And let's go see if we scouted these guys already or not. So yeah, Westbrooks was a guy we didn't like because of his speed. That's right. Ingram was a guy we haven't looked at yet. Neither was Strum, and then Dykes. So 65. I'm gonna move these guys up the board. Where are you? You're 105. Show me 90. Show me 65. Where should you be? You should be next to Goldsmith. Let's go find him. Put him right underneath Goldsmith. And then it's 73. So let's go. Again, I'm a super OCD about my order. We're going to find Goldsmith. And then he should be right under Ingram. And then Strum is a 5-star guy that's 28. Boom. Cool. Tito, appreciate the follow. EP1, appreciate the follow. How do you switch position players? You can do it in the off season. If it's for real players. If it's not for real players, you can do it anytime. If it's a computer generated player, you can do it anytime. I will say though, I did find a glitch with that broke a player. It didn't break them permanently. It just broke their tendency or their archetype. So they were still good, but their archetype was broken. You can fix it in the off season when you're changing positions, but it did break the player. So, I'll sit in the house. Is sit in the house useless considering the 3-star influence costs less hours? No. So they did some research. I can't remember who exactly it was. There was some YouTube video that I watched. It was pure hours that meant more. So the influential stars are a bit misleading. The hours did mean more. So yeah, cool. All right, so that's where we're at. We spent all of our hours. We have 30 scholarships out. They're all 5 and 4 stars. You can get 3 stars anytime. Focus on 5 stars and 4 stars early if you can. Guys that are interested in you or have your pipeline. I'm going to be honest with you. Probably 10 of these guys are going to knock us off their board immediately. And that's going to be okay. That's okay. We'll focus on the guys that like us. And, you know, our goal for this year, we're not going to get a top 5 recruiting class this year. Our goal for this year is to just get a solid base for the next 4 years. Maybe 5, depending if we redshirt. So if I could get 1 5-star, that'd be amazing. All I really care about, though, is getting a handful of 4 stars to kind of bolster that core, and then we'll go from there. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our coaching skills. Probably should have done this before I started scouting. That would have been smart. Quarterbacks take less time to fully scout. We're not scouting as many quarterbacks as we are offensive linemen, so I'm gonna do the offensive lineman one first. Again, offensive line, quarterback, and then D-line. Those are where I usually focus first. And then I'll move to defense, linebackers, and secondary. And then I'll do wide receivers and then running game. And then last, I'll do specialists. So, I'm playing as Marshall, hard as hell to get 4 or 5 stars. Keep getting sniped by Ohio. Exactly. So it depends on the school. Depends on who you're near. All kinds of different things. One thing I haven't done yet is I want to go look at my coaching staff and see what we're working with. So we got Lee Jackson, who's a scheme guru. Looks like he's a what level is he? Can I see what level he is? It doesn't really tell me, does it? But he's got C+ prestige. He's a scheme guru, which we're also going to go into scheme guru. And then we have another recruiter. Nice. I'm actually okay with that. I like maybe having one of each, but I'm cool with him being recruiter / motivator. And then maybe we'll go the same as me for the offensive coordinator with regards to recruiter / tactician. So doing a Kansas Dynasty, and we are good overall, but CPU is losing. I don't know if I'm doing something bad. CPU is a little busted right now, if I'm being honest with you. I had a 3-score lead in one of my games last year, my last Dynasty, with like a 9 overall up, like over the opponent at home, and they came back and like tied the game, so I had to jump back in to finish winning that one. So be careful simming. I think the sim engine is a little off right now, if I were to just guess, but just be careful simming. If you can play the games, cool. If you can't, you just want to sim, it's kind of hard to say whether it's good or bad. You know what I mean? Mr. Clusterfuck says tactician, recruiter, motivator. I could see that. I did motivator. I did recruiter, motivator on my last one, so I wanted to do recruiter, tactician on this one. So, I thought I was doing genius doing the bottom 3 for everyone, and it only costs 40 instead of 50. I mean, it's still. I mean, what you're doing the bottom 3, right? How much is that? It's still more hours than 50, right? But scored in 3 plays at the 20 with 5 seconds left. LT, brother. Computer's crazy, man. Computer's crazy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move to week 0. You're gonna see that we're gonna get all of our hours back. I'm hoping a couple of guys are interested in us. One guy, Marco Laura K, decided he didn't want to play for us, and that's perfectly fine. Only one person? That's a pretty good deal. It's a pretty good deal. We're gonna go back into recruiting. We're gonna have all of our hours back, and you're gonna say, "Oh, cool, we get to spend all of our hours now." No, we do not get to spend all of our hours now. So, with in-season hours, my thought process is this: you want to save enough hours to where you can offer visits to like your top 4 guys at all times. So I want to have around 160 to 200 hours at all times. So whenever their visits are ready, I can offer them right away. If you guys don't know how visits work, this person, Terrence Hollis, can only be at one spot at one time. So with that being said, if he's a highly recruited guy, he gets to week 5. There's 5 weeks left, 4 weeks left. And there's only, and the 4 other schools offer him a visit before you do. You can't offer him a visit. He will never visit your school. So you always want to have some hours available in the bank during the season to be able to offer, offer your guys visits whenever they're available. If you guys don't know when you can offer visits, you can offer visits when they enter the top 5 schools. All of these guys are at top 10 right now. So it's not like they have to get to 8 and then 5 before they can get there. So some guys will get there in 2 weeks. Some guys will get there in 7 weeks. Some guys won't get there until next off season. You never know, right? But you always want to have enough hours available to where your top 4 guys all decide to go week or top 5 schools at one time. You can offer scholarship, offer visits to every single one of them right away. We're not going to scout the 5 stars still. I am going to go ahead and scout the rest of these 4 stars that we didn't have a chance to scout quite yet. And then we're going to go ahead and start throwing some hours around. So Steven Ingram is a corner. He's an absolute gem. Let's see where he ranks nationally. We put that perfect, didn't we? Yes, we did. Did tactician first to help swimming against opponents when recruiting to pick up the building blocks. That makes sense. In your opinion, do you feel you have to dedicate points every week to top players you want? No. Playing the best part of the game right now? Benevolent, bro. Recruiting is so fun. It's so fun. So I'll show you how I kind of distribute hours here in a minute. Let's finish the scouting on a bunch of these guys real quick. 87 finesse move off the rip with 90 strength. This sounds disgusting, by the way. Oh, this guy seems like an absolute demon. Wait a minute. You're telling me this guy's 6'1", 284 pounds as a speed rusher with 90 strength, 80 speed, and 87 finesse move? Up the board. Up the board he goes. Okay. Let's go. There's like 5 guys down here we didn't get to scout. Let's go scout these folks real quick. Again, we're using a chunk of hours just to make sure that they're worth committing hours to. This is a tight end with 87 speed. He is a bust. Tight end bust. Yeah, probably gonna get rid of him. Jewel is a middle linebacker. 88 speed. I like that off the rip. Perfect. Jeremiah Jewel is gonna go up to the top of the board. We're gonna put him right underneath. I believe it is you. Who do you go under? Webb. That's what I was looking for. So Jewel is gonna go under Webb. I record when I play the games. Recruiting is more fun than playing the game, to be honest with you. How do you get hours, bro? So you get more hours during the bye week, and you get more hours when people uncommit from you or decommit to or commit to somewhere else. Is the visits broken because I can't give visits when they reach top 5 schools sometimes? You need to do it right away. There are sometimes, I think I have heard where there's sometimes it is broken, but you need to try and save hours to where you can do it right away whenever they reach that top 5. If they've been at their top 5 for like 3 weeks and the other 4, the rest of the weeks are already filled up, you lost your chance to go ahead and get them an invite. So that's why I try and save about 200 hours, give or take, before moving on to the next week. I never zero my hours out. That way I always have hours to send invites if I need to. You're coaching Bama? I got you, bro. I got you. There's a bug preventing some recruits from visits. I think there was a bug preventing some recruits. I don't think it's a widespread thing. But I know there are some like meta things about like when you like send invites that also can prevent you from getting those. So this is that Josh Silvestro. This dude's an absolute monster at 6'5", 333, 76 block shed, 64 speed. Okay, 89 strength. He's not a gym, but he is a dog. So we're gonna go ahead and leave him on the board. We're at 28. I'm comfortable being at 28. Let's be honest. I'm not going to get all 28 of these guys, and that's okay. Again, that's okay. I don't want to spread my net too wide though. I want to commit hours to like 25 to 30. Don't want to go all the way up to 35 usually, unless you just have like thousands of hours. Let's say you're Bama. We're doing Louisville right now. Louisville, year 1 of Louisville. Sitting in the house is the best thing to do to get interest. It depends. It depends. Personally, I think, so this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do, right? I've got 50 hours for these guys. I haven't put any. I've got 60 for this guy. I've got 50 for most of them though, right? Looks like looks like I have 60 for my secondary guys. Maybe some just defenders. Looks like D end and safety I have 64. That's probably because of one of my coordinators. So what I'm gonna do off the rip, just to make sure that these guys know, hey, I'm interested in you. First off, I'm not gonna commit as much to guys that are already interested in me. Terrence Hollis is already interested in me. All I'm gonna do for him is I'm gonna throw him a, hey, I think you have a cute butt. We're sending you a DM and that's it. That's all I'm gonna do for you, because you're already interested in me. You know, I don't have to get into your top 5 right away. I don't have to get into your top 8. A guy like JC Coleman, I'm not in his top 8 yet. So he could cancel us before we even start playing games. You know what I mean? So for a guy that I need to get into their top 8, I'm gonna go ahead and send a friends and family. I'm not gonna commit the house yet. I'm gonna send a friends and family for all of the guys that haven't shown any interest in us yet, that are 5 stars. So for all of these guys, I'm gonna go friends and family. Costanzo is interested in us, so I'm gonna say, hey, you have a cute butt. And then Bayless, we're gonna go ahead and talk to his mama and say, hey, send your boy to my school. Same with Sturm. There we go. Boom. So we have 245 hours. I want to keep around 200. So we've already kind of spent way too much. If I'm being honest with you, I'm really just gonna focus on our gyms. Say, hey, our gym guys, I'm gonna send you guys a DM. These are 4-star guys. These are guys that aren't gonna commit right away. They might go top 8 right away, but we're gonna try and save probably around 160 to 120 right away. So we're gonna throw a DM at a bunch of these guys, just to say, hey, we're interested in you. We're gonna commit some hours to you right away, and this kind of spreads that wider net. But still, you know, it's better than a search to social media. Do you prefer broken diamonds bust ever, like high star prospect? Yes, depending on the position. So I will go ahead and keep busts on the board if they're a non-skill position. Offensive line, defensive line, and like punter, kicker. Punter, kicker are usually only 3 stars anyways. So let's say offensive line, defensive line, and maybe linebacker. If they're a rusher, maybe, if I like move them down to an end. But most of the time, bust at skill positions, I'll go ahead and kick out. It's something you only do when you have hours and is really necessary. Absolutely, Braylon. Absolutely. You don't have to spend all your recruiting hours every time they replenish. No. So you're in your preseason ones. Spend every time. Every time you spend every single one of your preseason hours. During the season, they don't replenish every week. They only replenish when I'll get 10 hours back if Nico Wick decides to go to Ole Miss. I'll get 10 hours back because that's what I'm no longer putting towards him because he chose another school. So like, let's say 5 of these guys do that, I'll get 50 hours back. The bye weeks, you get more hours. You get a replenish of hours. Not a full replenish, but you get some more hours. And then you get more hours if people decide to go to another school or lock you out. You can also remove them, yes. You can also remove them and you get the hours back. What's your recruiting strategy later in the season to make sure you get your guys to commit? Depends on the commit. There's different scenarios for different guys. Different ones for different guys. So we're at 185 hours. Again, I kind of wanted to be around the 160 mark. I'm gonna kind of move that down to 120, just so we can kind of spread this out a little bit more. I want to be able to offer, 3 guys visits as soon as we need to. So we're gonna go. Most of these guys are gonna get 10 hours of interest. If they're already interested in us, like McNabb, I'm not gonna throw anything else at him right now. All of these guys that have gotten 10 hours have no interest in us as of now. So we're gonna go ahead and throw them a little bone. Irvin, let's go ahead and throw him 10. McNabb is interested in us, so we're gonna leave him alone. And then I'm gonna count how many guys we don't have recruits for yet. So Ursa's interested in us. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 70 hours would put us at 50. I think that's too low. I really don't want to go too much lower than where I'm at right now. If these guys uncommit from us, it's okay. Again, we're not going to get all of the guys, all of the higher end guys. We've already kind of sent some hours. Obviously, I'm hoping that I can eventually get these guys some hours, right? We could throw one more if we really wanted to. Is there someone that really stands out to us? Let's go through scouting real quick. Is there anyone down here that really stands out to us? Del McNabb is a right end with 81 speed, 86 finesse, 81 strength. That's pretty good. 6'3", 277. I kind of like him. Quintero is an outside linebacker with 87 speed, 75 zone. I kind of like him. Bart Breeze. He's got a name, brother. I feel like you just got to go with the guy with the name Bart Breeze, right? Like you're running behind the breeze. Athletes are another situation where I would potentially throw them extra hours. And then we have that big DT. That big DT with pretty good block shed at 333 pounds. Huh. I like these guys. Let me be honest with you. So I don't need to throw it at McNabb. He's already interested. I'm gonna go ahead and throw 3 more. We're gonna get down to 95. I'm gonna go a little lower than I want to, but we have some guys that are somewhat interested in us. So I'm gonna go ahead and go DM Quintero. I'm gonna DM Breeze, and then I'm gonna DM Silvestro. I'm gonna go a little lower than I want to, but I still have enough for 2 visits no matter what. We're still 2 weeks away from that. We're still 2 weeks away from that because all of these guys are top 10. Some of them will go top 10 next week or top 8 next week. Some of them won't. The quickest you can ever get to a visit is week 2. Sorry. Yeah, week 2, because week 0, they're 10. Week 1, they're top 8. Week 2, they're top 5. The quickest you're ever going to have to do a visit is week 2. And most of them won't be there right away. So, let me double check and make sure I didn't miss anything here. Why not spend all, reassess, and reallocate next week? You definitely could, Connor. There's not, I mean, I don't think there's necessarily a wrong, there's definitely some practices with regards to recruiting you don't want to do, but there's not like a wrong way. There's just maybe a little bit better way. You could always pull the hours away and commit them to something else if you want to. But personally, I don't like doing it that way. That's just my personal thing. If you like doing it way, that's fine. Do it your way. Appreciate the W stream. Tips on closing 5 stars. Always get in top 3 as first choice, then lose them. It's hard sometimes because if you're a smaller school or a medium school and the bigger school has a pipeline, so pipeline is huge. Pipeline is massive for the multiplier. If they're pipeline and you're not pipeline and you're in the top 3, odds are you're probably not going to get them. And then if you don't have a big lead in top 3 with 5 stars, sometimes you just want to pull out and assess those hours into something else. It's a judgment call. It's hard to say. Sometimes you're good, and like the 5 star is not going to make or break your team. And so like you're like, hey, if I lose this guy, it's okay. I can go put these hours towards a 4 star, and we can kind of replenish it that way. It's sometimes super hard to close those 5 stars though. I will say it's a lot easier once you get farther into the rebuild. Fur, appreciate the follow. How many guys do you pick to end up getting out of the 35? My goal is to get 20. If I can get 20, I'm happy. If I can get over 20 that are quality players, I'm happy. I usually don't want to be under 20 though. And the lowest I'm usually going is 3 stars. If you're a smaller school and you're just rebuilding a 1-star program, you gotta maybe get some 2 stars and 3 stars. Your 3 stars are a grab, right? So later in the rebuild, I'm kind of limiting to 3 stars as the minimum. But in a 1-star rebuild, you're kind of going 2 stars and 3 stars mostly for the first couple years. On a bigger program, you can kind of do minimum 3 stars. Do you stick to recommended tab, or do you try and snag some from the 5 stars off the recommended? So 5 stars, anyone who doesn't have me blocked out, that's a pipeline, I'll go ahead and take a look at. Because sometimes your pipeline guys aren't even in your recommended. So if I go to my prospect list and I go recommended, and I go by rank, it only recommends 2 guys for me. It only recommends 2 guys for me as of like 5-star guys, right? But if I go to top prospects, There's a couple 5-stars that are in my pipeline. So like Fournette wasn't there. He's in my pipeline, right? So I'll throw some hours at him. There was a couple others that are in my pipeline. Let's see. Spicer. Spicer is not in my recommended, but he's in my pipeline. Costanzo was in my pipeline. He was in my recommended, so we stayed with him. Let's see. Bayless was not in my recommended, but he's in my. Sorry, not. Yeah, he was an athlete. So pipelines and athletes, I'll go ahead and throw stuff at. You can wait. There's a potential of wasting hours on too many 5-stars. So like I didn't recruit these guys. They're locked into a position and they're not in my pipeline. So I said probably not this year. You can maybe do that next year. And again, it all depends on how strong your program is. If you're a weaker program, probably not worth wasting hours on non-pipeline, non-interest, because it's gonna be super hard to recruit those guys. Can you describe what abilities are and how they're important? Yes, Twisted T, remind me in a second, because abilities are a whole nother ballgame. Bar Breeze got a W name. I will recruit someone and throw a whole bunch of hours at them purely based on their name. Our quarterback last run for Hawaii, what's Hawaii known for? They're known for a lot of things, but they have really good coffee. This guy's name was Danny Coffee, and we had a slogan: let him brew, brother, let him brew. I will throw stupid hours at people just because they have a sick name. BK, appreciate the follow. Only attack 5-stars in pipeline or state when in a small school. 1000%. Clusterfuck, thanks for the follow. Josh Robinson, thanks for the follow. And there you go, Cluster. 5-stars hit the top 8 pretty fast. Yes. Yes. You guys hitting that like button. You guys are insane. Appreciate the hearts. Appreciate, what is that one? What is that? I don't even know. Team Bracelet. You're insane. Cluster, you're awesome, dude. Okay, so back to our recruiting board. We've got 95 hours. There's not really a lot else we can do this week. We're gonna sit on some of these guys. Looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4 guys that we don't have an offer for off the rip. Swift as a bust isn't a massive worry, right? Probably not going to throw hours at a bust in week 1. If he hangs around, cool, we might go after him. If he gobbles up Oklahoma right away, cool, he's a bust that's offered, but we don't have to worry about. These guys I could potentially throw some hours at just because they aren't busts. But again, this guy, he's pretty high on Georgia right away. That's gonna be tough, right? This guy's kind of got some middling schools, but he's not like super high on anybody. And then Matthias Johnson's pretty high on UNC. Seeing that this guy's not super high on anybody as an athlete, I'm gonna go ahead and go down to 85 hours and send him some love. Matthias Johnson's pretty high on UNC, and Jaden Rogg is pretty high on Georgia. We're gonna see if those guys are interested just with a scholarship, and if they're not, cool. You see here that Alabama's not offered one yet, Ohio State's not offered one yet, and Florida State's not offered one yet. We have offered one, so there's still a chance we can sneak into that top 8. This guy's only got 2 Scully offers, scholarship. So there's a decent chance we get into his top 8 as well, just with a scholarship offer. This guy already loves us. This guy maybe. This guy he's got a scholarship offer and nothing else, so maybe. And then this guy's got some openings. So recruiting a QB named Juan Millie. I like it. Jay Millie. I like it. I love good names, man. Cluster, appreciate the gifts, brother. You're awesome, dude. You're awesome. Graven, how's it going, man? All right, so we are going to go ahead and move on to week 1. This was week 0. Do not spend all your hours in week 0. We are going to move on to the next week, week 1. We should have a game this week. We might have a bye. I didn't check the schedule. I never change the schedules. That's personally me. But you can if you want. So we have a couple guys have moved us off of. I hate that moves away right away. We're going to go ahead and go back to it here in a second. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys have immediately moved on to the top 8. Unfortunately, Breeze was one of them. Pyle, who is a running back athlete, was one of them. Unfortunate. I know that. Oh, how many gyms did we lose? We lost out on 2 gyms. Only 2. That's okay. That's okay. But now we have guys we can actually focus on, right? We can definitely get our board back up to above 20. Let's check our board. Our first game is in our first game is against a make-believe school, so that's always nice. Have you had an undefeated season yet? No, I have not. This is year 1 of the new rebuild. So all these Dynasty goals, none of those have been completed yet. Send the house. We'll send the house to somebody for sure. Got a middle linebacker named Kevin Durant. I love that. That's awesome. Yeah, bro, thanks. Why not spend all your hours in week 0? Because then you don't have hours for sending visits. If someone's ready for visits in week 2, you want to save at least a couple hours for week 2 visits right away. So we have 410 hours. We did get some hours after the bye, and we got some hours from people choosing other schools. So we now have some hours we can spend for these other ones.
Go crazy!
What's good, Drew? Yeah, Louisville. It's Job. Appreciate the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you, man. You can move hours around. You definitely can move hours around. There's no wrong way to do the hours. I just prefer to do it the way I do it. It's not the right way. It's not the wrong way. You can do it however you want. Whatever works for you. That's what you need to do. This is how it works for me in my head. So this is the way we're doing it for now. Looks like we're gonna be down to about 20 guys on our target board. Maybe less. 18. Maybe 17. Goodness gracious. Okay. All these guys pulled us off, so we're gonna go ahead and go grab 3 guys real quick. We're gonna go ahead and go grab 3 4-stars that haven't kicked us off of their interest, that are pipeline guys. Try and stay around that 20 mark. We're gonna try and get as many of the 4 and 5 stars as we can, and then we'll supplement with 3 stars if we need to. Let's go ahead and go prospect list. Let's go get some other guys. Preferably some guys that are interested in us. Let's just go ahead and use the recommended tab. You don't have to if you don't want to. But let's use the recommended tab for this here. Let's see. So a bunch of these guys we've already have talked to. Benedict was a bust. McFadden, the 4-star physical guy. Why not? We don't have any interest there. We don't have any of that. Okay. Angel Sierra is an athlete. So Steven Durbin is interested in us as a 6'5" power rusher. Are you looking for stars or certain skills? Right now, I'm just looking for people. We're in year 1, so I'm kind of just taking whatever I can get. If you can get gems, obviously you're going for that. If you can get stars with gems, 4 stars with gems, you're absolutely taking that. But I'm kind of seeing around 25 guys on the list that are either in the pipeline or have interest in us. Preferably both, like this man named Quan Davis. Brian Gainwell's a route runner. Not super intrigued by him at the moment. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go back to our prospect board. We're gonna go ahead and move our bust guys. I should have gone from the other way. We're gonna move our bust guys to the bottom of our board, just because our bust guys are always at the bottom. They're our least important folks. Gems go up, busts go down. That's how this works. Dorito, you're not slick. I don't know what that even means. Your hours reset every week, bro. They don't roll over. Your hours do not reset every week. They do roll over. If you want me to test it, I can show you. Favorite sport? Baseball. Baseball. Big baseball guy. Boom. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and throw. We're in the top 5 here. We're gonna go ahead and throw him a DM just to keep him happy. We're gonna go ahead and throw you a DM just to keep you happy. And then let's scout these guys real quick. Again, we're wanting to save around 200 hours. We're gonna go ahead and throw some scouts at these guys. Maybe not all of them. See if these guys can find any gems. If we find some gems, cool. If we don't, also cool. So this guy's 6'1" with 95 jumping. Show me a high speed, 93 speed. Greg McFadden, brother, you're a demon. So we're gonna go ahead and throw a Scully right away and a DM right away. And then we're gonna move him up our board. And he's gonna be underneath Webb. Sorry, he's gonna be underneath Jewel. Sorry, he's gonna be underneath Wick. There we go. So New Dynasty. Hey, there you go, Cluster. I see nothing wrong with anything going on in that sentence. Nothing wrong there, brother. All right, we got an athlete. 92 jump. He's 6'3" with 72 strength. I'm gonna be honest with you. This says physical. You know what I'm seeing right here? I'm seeing a disgusting safety. Just FYI. I'm seeing a disgusting safety with Angel Sierra. He's not a gem. We're gonna leave him where he is, but we are definitely gonna throw 10 hours at him. Appreciate all those likes, guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. All the gifts, you guys are disgustingly amazing. So I need to figure out if there's a way inside of this that I can move the chat to a different location. Maybe I pop it out. Can I pop it out again? Is that a thing? Maybe not. I don't know. We'll mess with it later. I want to be able to see the GIFs in a better spot. What is this? Settings? Yes, settings. Allow? Yes, obviously. I don't know. I'm gonna say that later. I want the chat popped out though. Okay, Durbin. Let's check this guy out. Let's see what he's got. Left outside linebacker, power rusher with 83 speed. Seems like a DN to me. Show me high strength, 82. It's not bad. Not bad. We'll go ahead and throw him a scholarly, and then we'll throw him 10 hours. We're at 255. Again, I want to be around that kind of that 120 mark at the moment. How many of these top 5 guys, top 4 gyms, are already into 8? So only one so far. So we can maybe go a little bit lower. There's only one potential visit I need to schedule next week.
Go crazy, folks! Go crazy!
Where am I looking? Tyler Pettit, appreciate the follow on Twitch. You're amazing. You're spread a bit thin. I am spread a bit thin in my opinion, Graven. I think you're 100% right. But I'm also not committing too much too far yet. Because again, there's only one of my, I have like, let's say what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys that I'm super high on. And only one of them's close to being ready for a visit. And we're getting closer to some topping guys. Am I a bit thin? Absolutely. Absolutely. But you can get 3 stars anytime. I'm gonna try and get as many 4 stars as I can early. Brian, appreciate the follow. And then we'll see about, you know, how many guys pop off the list quickly. So DT 65307. Where's that block shed? 72. Not bad. He is a bust, but he is a D tackle. I'm cool with him being on the board. We're gonna throw him a scholarship and that's it. I'm not gonna throw hours at him yet. And we're gonna move him down the board, but I do not mind D tackles that are busts. 210, 90 agility on an athlete, 93 speed on an athlete. At 5'10". Okay, not a gym. Definitely good though. Boom. And then Klein, let's go ahead and chew you. We can maybe fit the rest of these guys in here. Maybe. 90 speed at a free safety. No gym. Let's throw that, and then let's throw a DM. DT and DT. I can't remember how much these are to scout. I think it's 3, so it should be 60 hours to scout. Okay, again, DTs, he's a bust. We're gonna go ahead and throw him a scholarship. I don't need to throw anything else at him because he's a bust. But we'll go ahead and throw him a scholarship just from DTs and offensive linemen. I don't mind busts. Personal preference. Quinton Davis, scout, 83 tackle. Play Rex low, agility's low, 75 speed. It's not a bust. Do this. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw a message at him. So we're at 50 hours. Whoever was saying hours, you know, wrap around, brother. We're at 50. Let's see how many we have after this, all right? Boom, 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 boom. Cool. We are a little thin. We're at 25. We're okay though. We're okay. I almost go 15 to 20 and try to send the house to most ASAP. It's a lot of hours. I don't have that many hours quite yet. If you're in year 3, it's a little easier for sure. For sure. 100%. We're at year 1 with Louisville. So we are on Heisman. I haven't seen their playbook yet. I don't know what I'm looking for. There's some stuff in Hawaii I really like, so I'm gonna try and probably be something similar. Let's get into game day. The way I do game days, if we are up more than 21, if we are up 21 points with the ball, I'm gonna sim the rest of the game. If we are down 21 points without the ball, I'm gonna sim the rest of the game. If it's lopsided super one way, I'm not gonna like waste time. Obviously recruiting's everyone's favorite part anyways, so that's how I do gameplay personally. Twitch, YouTube, there's that camera, appreciate you. Also Heisman difficulty only, feel free to check my content, always want to help. Grevin, I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Alright, home opener versus the Pandas. I'm assuming, even though we're on Heisman, this should be pretty lopsided. Grevin, appreciate the follow. This should be pretty lopsided. If it's not, that's okay. Let's go Cardinals, huh? Let's go Cardinals. A lot of zone defense from me. I'll be honest with you, I didn't pay attention to what my corners were kind of better in. I'm always going to do coach suggestion. I don't want to get too OP with kind of what we're doing. Looks like they're suggesting a lot of nickel and a lot of dime. Let's start nickel. Little cover 3 buzz. I'm going to pinch, and then we're going to go ahead and play the sticks. I got into the wrong guy. Whoever my DT was right there is an absolute donkey. Love him. Love him already. Love him already. There's a 4-3. What are they in? They're in a little gun spread. Let's go quarters. I'm gonna play weak side a little bit. Play weak side. Okay, we're gonna key in on the quarterback. I don't hit stick. I mean, you can, but if you're on the edge and you're the last guy, don't hit stick. We're gonna go ahead and key in on the quarterback here. So we're gonna go conservative, and then we're gonna go aggressive on the pitch. Let's see. Ooh, we got a 4-6 against pistol. I kind of like 4-6. We're gonna stay with the 4-3. I kind of like the 4-6 though. I'm gonna audible into a cover 3. Knocked him back. Let's go. Nice. Feel to hit back when you're done if you want. Yeah, got you, bro. You hit it right now, I think. Hit that follow button for you, brother. Got you. How are you gonna track your goals? The easy is are they all easy? So it's not gonna be in game. I have a notepad here. You can see my mouse. Maybe you can see my mouse. You can't see my mouse. So I'll just track them like here with different things. So I'm gonna eventually. I'll probably just create a graphic for the goals. And then I'll update the graphic just in Photoshop. And then I'll have like check marks and stuff we can put next to them. Am I live on TikTok? No, I'm on Twitch and YouTube as well. Twitch and YouTube. Twitch is where I'm primarily usually live. We started doing multi-stream here recently. So, all right. Boom. Here we go. Here we go. We had got an older offensive line, got an older team in general. I think like 14 or 15 of our starters are all seniors. We're gonna start running the ball first. See how the run game treats us. I don't think we have a very fast quarterback. I don't know how many read options I want to run.
Go crazy, folks! Go crazy!
Kryjit, welcome to the family. Welcome to Cardinal Nation. Appreciate the follow on Twitch. All right, Cheney, I see you. I've noticed this with FCS teams. They always have like 97 injuries and the games always last 87 hours. So if we could like fix that, EA, like if we could like not have the FCS schools have 12 people get injured to play, that'd be great. Hottest takes, appreciate the follow on TikTok. All right. A little pass action going on. Probably just gonna hit Lucy over the middle. There we go. Perfect. Is that Lucy or Lacey? To be honest with you, I didn't see. Little read option here. Why not? While they're at it, fix the roughing the kicker BS. Brother, I stopped passing. I stopped rushing. I just call man. If I'm being honest with you, I just call the halfback or the block man so that they don't rush. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I'll forget every once in a while. I don't mind on free, like on PATs. I don't care. But on field goals, actual field goals, nope, not happening. Not happening. Appreciate everybody hanging out, hitting that like button, sending those gifts. You guys are absolutely insane. If you're gonna hit that 10,000 likes, that would be nuts. We're at 7,700 right now. I'm pretty sure we've already set kind of our like record, which is nuts. But here we are. It's a pick, I think. Ooh, we got lucky. I didn't read that that guy was in a flat over there. That was a terrible read. We got lucky. If I ever get lucky, trust me, I'll own getting lucky. I do not think I am God's gift to gameplay. Trust me. You guys are amazing. You guys are absolutely amazing. First and 10, I'm just gonna audible to a run. A little inside zone. There's no point in passing on first down. We're kind of running all over these guys as it is right now, so just might as well just wash it all the way down their throat, you know what I mean? D2 schools are a joke. Yeah, I don't get, not sure why this is my week 1 matchup. Although I prefer this week 1 matchup to, I think year one of my Hawaii Dynasty. It was either Hawaii or SDSU. week 1 was like ranked Utah, and I'm like, this is miserable, dude. So I'll prefer this over the week 1 matchup against the ranked school.
From the gun, wants to pass.
It's a little safe catch there.
Getting down to this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9.
Yes, there's some good schools IRL for sure. I have iForm? Oh, I didn't have iForm in my last book. Little fullback action's actually gonna get used. Let's go. Appreciate all those likes, y'all. We're actually almost to 10K. You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. We got Bell, we got Brooks, we got Johnson on the Texas route. Texas, oh, I didn't see him. I thought that lineman came down. He sat on the line and then moved back. That was again, I got lucky. Against an actual school, that's probably picked. 3rd and goal, we got Lacey on the zig. We got Johnson on the slant out. I thought I could lead that out far enough. It didn't really put the ball where I wanted it to. We'll take points. Again, these probably should have been picks. I'll take points though. I'll take points. 0-star school and do a full rebuild. I'll probably do that eventually, Grevin, for sure. 100%. 100%. Appreciate you guys chilling, y'all. All right. You got points in the first drive. Not mad at it. Could have been better, obviously. Could have gotten 7. Kind of stalled out near the red zone. Still kind of trying to figure out kind of what we're working with, you know, team composition wise. So my main defensive adjustment that I pretty much always make is I'll pinch the line and then play the sticks in coverage. If you guys don't know how to do that, it's going to be left on the D-pad, down on the left stick, and then triangle L1 for PlayStation users. Kind of play those sticks. That's the main coverage. Just, you know, that's the main adjustments I make every play. Nothing too crazy. If I'm playing online, if I'm playing like Ultimate Team or something, obviously we'll probably have an actual defense. But against the computer, I'm not trying to do anything too crazy. I have a tip to stop the outside too. I'm always down to hear some tips. Always down to hear some tips. I didn't change the depth chart at all. I left the depth chart exactly as it was given to me. If we start to see some guys kind of step up that we didn't necessarily expect and they're a little bit lower in the depth chart, we might move them up. But we're kind of just play the year 1 as is given to me for now, and then we can make some more adjustments in year 2. Gavin L. Titans, what's good, brother? How are you? How's volume for everybody? Obviously, we're still trying to figure out this multi-streaming thing a little bit. Still dialing into specifics. I think we got it pretty much dialed in earlier with one of my guys, but if something's too loud or, you know, if something's too soft, don't be afraid to let me know. I'm always open to hearing some feedback. So do the pinch just like you do already, but slant the line outside. That makes sense. That makes sense. We got a zig here. I've been in this play a couple times already. All right, so what I'm gonna do with this, actually, I'm gonna keep the, I'm gonna drag circle instead of him being on that quick little route there. And then we're just waiting. I thought he'd be a little faster. Getting past Lee didn't really work how I wanted it to. I was trying to kind of throw behind him a little bit, and it threw it in front of him. A little unfortunate. Offense is kind of sputtering against a D2 school, but, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. D-pad left, right stick up. Got you. Music's a bit too focused. 10K likes. We're 9.9, Braylon. 9.9. We're close, though. I see 9.9. Focused as in too loud? Maybe turn music and gameplay down, but not much. I'm down for that. So game, let's go down to like 30%. And then music, let's go to like 13%. Because we've already kind of put that down a little bit. There we go. 10K! Appreciate the 10K likes, y'all. Y'all are absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Music drowns me out a little bit. Gameplay is fine, but music is a little loud. Let me know if that fixes it. If it's not enough, let me know. Better for sure. It's crazy how 2% does that much. Right stick up.
On third down, he drops the throw.
Coverage set. Let's go, baby. It's much better with the music dropped off. You know what? Instead of 13%, we're going to go 14%. And then I'm going to kick mine up a little bit. I went up like 25%. So if that's too much, let me know. If that's too much, if I'm too loud, let me know. Testing audio, 1 2 1 2. Oh, where'd that guy come from? Scares me. Mila, appreciate the follow, y'all. You guys are nuts. Followers been insane. We got 33 new followers tonight. You guys are over on Twitch. We're hanging out on TikTok, hanging out on YouTube, having all kinds of fun. We got Lacey, we got Johnson, we got Brooks. I'm gonna throw Brooks on a zig. I don't have him for a zig. Never mind. I lied. I hate play action in this game. I hate play action in this game. I hate play action in this game. He still made that up, huh? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Play action's so bad, I feel like. I feel like it just needs to be quick enough just a little. I just don't use any play action because it just never works. Line protection adjustments? I feel like the line's playing okay. I just feel like the time it takes to get out of play action is so extreme. Like your routes are too developed, and you can't hit them in like in the sweet spot of what you want to do. Let's go PA double post. L1 down left stick. L1 down left stick. It's job. Sounds good here. I got you, brother. Appreciate you. What was that? L1 down left stick base. All right, cool. I think we're good. Maybe close. There we go. Okay. Oh, that was again. Was that play action? Can I go look at that real quick? I'm gonna go look at that real quick. I was mashing X that entire time. 1 second. Let's look at this. Did I not realize that was play action? I don't think I realized that was play action. So I saw the flat open up right away. So he's on a wheel route. 11's on a wheel route. It was play action. He's open right here. I'm throwing it right here. I'm throwing it, still throwing it. That's unfortunate. Gotta cancel the play action. That's on me. That's on me. Rough start to the gameplay. That's okay, though. Should be fine. Yes, we're on Heisman. Well, option. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Let's get this thing going, brothers. 2nd and 8. Ooh, turtle right over me, huh? All right. Heisman is tough. Heisman is tough against bad schools. Against good schools, it's almost impossible. It's tough. It's like so rough. I'm gonna go safety here rather than linebacker. Let's go. Let's go. Send a little pressure in a 4-6. Why not? Why not us? So. 3rd and 10. Weak side. Coverage sack. Boom, 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 boom. Coverage sack. How long is typical stream? Depends. We're at 2 hours right now. Usually it's around 4, but we'll probably go a little bit longer tonight because I'm vibing. I work nights, so I'm off Mondays. I'm off Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. And so Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays we usually stream at night, and we stream a little bit longer. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I usually stream during the day, and because I work nights. So does changing difficulty affect recruiting too? I'm not sure, honestly. Actually, it's a good question. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Running defensive shells to disguise your defense and bring safeties now. You have to remind me how to do shells. I've not done shells yet this year. I'm used to all the old Madden stuff.
see if we can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 1st and 10.
Who's our speed again? I can't remember. Is it Bell?
He's gonna pass. Finds the tight end.
Tight end's not bad. Like it does because it started on the All-American. The gameplay was too. Just went to Heisman. I feel like the recruiting got harder. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I love PAY Flood. We love PAY Flood from a Hawaii Dynasty. So if we got zone, we have X. Yep, we got X right there. Boom. Boom. Appreciate all the gifts and everything. You guys are awesome, dude. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Likes, gifts. Y'all are nuts. The pistol halfback dive is definitely something we're used to. It's in the Hawaii book. Little X drag. What we're gonna do here is with Bell. We're gonna leave it as it is actually. Little safe catch didn't work. Unfortunate. 3rd and 7. This tight end's got decent hands. I was a little worried about him, but he's got some decent hands. Halfback sign.
I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling him 4 down.
Let's go, Cheney. Let's go, Cheney. Who are we reading? Reading that guy?
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
I chose the wrong option. I chose the wrong option. I chose the wrong option. I shouldn't have kept it. That's on me. Mistakes were made. A little 3rd and 4 slip screen? Why not? Why not?
Put that defensive end into bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right.
Okay. Ooh, we got lucky. I thought I was throwing it just to get rid of it and not have a sack. He somehow actually caught the ball. Somehow actually caught the ball. We're just gonna run this one in, I think. First to go from the 6. We're just gonna go 3 runs. Read option.
Blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run up fields, and they slipped in the running back screen.
Let's go. Tony. Boom. I think we missed. I gotta get used to Heisman kicking. Gotta get used to Heisman kicking. Yeah, true. Playbook is super recommended. Yeah, but I don't know. Kind of trying to stay just genuine to the school. If we runs into an issue, we can obviously switch it, but probably stick with the Louisville book for now.
The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football. No need to panic. This offense just has to.
And again, I'm doing coach suggestion for all my play calling. I'm not trying to meta the computer. We're on Heisman. Heisman Hayden.
Opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire.
Riley. Touchdown. Let's go, gentlemen. That's our #1 player on the team, Quincy Riley, with a pick 6, baby. Let's go. All-American's fun too. I mean, Heisman's tough. If you like on a one school, like a one-star school, Heisman's tough. Heisman's really tough. I would recommend All-American for a 1-star school. You're just not gonna have fun on Heisman with a 1-star school. For a 3-star school, you know, maybe even some 2-star schools, you can maybe do Heisman. So we're on Heisman for Louisville. You can always do All-American until you kind of build it up a little bit and then do Heisman. So, you know, you can always change it as needed.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice.
First 3 season with Coastal Carolina with all XP sliders and coach sliders lower. There you go, Hayden. I like it. I like it.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
Look who it is.
Right back to him on the ground.
How are you?
A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
Your children. I need to. Oh, I forgot to flip the blankets over. They're in the wash. What's up?
From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield.
Shunai?
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before
No,
a
your kids
big
did.
chunk of yardage is picked up.
There's only one left, so I assume so. Wifey just got home. Sorry, I'm saying hi to her. We're kind of banging on TikTok right now. Sounds good, baby. Okay. Ooh. I think this guy glitched. We're gonna get a delay game here because this guy messed up. Love you. No, I didn't. I did look. I did look. I did not look in there. Although I dumped that out onto the that's all fresh laundry, fresh clean. So that stuff, if you hadn't gone through, I can go through the chair tonight before I go to bed.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of
Run 5 halfbacks. I have 2 formations that run a backup quarterback, and I run.
first down. Here
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense for the wear and tear. I kind of want to.
he's looking to throw.
Oh no, he's wide open.
Fires to the wide
For the wear and tear, I kind of just want to like deal with it as if they were actually wearing and tearing. If I need to, if someone gets hurt because of their wear and tear and they're not conditioned well enough, then we need to obviously go about it. But I'm not trying to run like 2 lineups, I guess, if that makes sense. We have backup running backs, obviously, when someone gets tired. But
And it is a good idea to
yeah,
gang tackle.
cover your strike, cover your match week.
Second guy finds
Yeah. So again, I'm rocking coach suggestions. So if we get into a situation where I see that, we might for sure. I run a lot of cover 3, a lot of cover 2, a lot of cover 6. We're gonna use her the blitzing linebacker here.
they'll throw it on first down.
Kind of got each other's way.
I think that's the way they drew it up.
Yeah, have guys start games yellow. That's fine. It happens. The season's a grind, bro. Season's a grind.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw.
Go 3rd and 7.
There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
How do you do shells?
This slot receiver is his
Shells.
his athleticism. He's very
See a shell.
tackle after
Show 2? Is that what that is? On the left stick?
Long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the
Like roster babysitting. I feel that. And again, that's the thing. That's the thing about Dynasty, dude. That's the thing about Dynasty and how cool everything is. You can do whatever you want. There's no wrong way to do it. There's no right way to do it. Do it your way, and that's all that matters. Have fun with it. Have fun with it, man. Everybody hanging out. You guys are absolutely amazing. Appreciate the love. We're at 11,000 likes. 15? 15 possible? I don't know. I don't know if that's the thing or not.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this to go for an answer. Here's the return from inside his
4 seconds left. Go down. Let's go.
looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
I'm gonna run the ball just out of I form. See if we can do something crazy. I'm not gonna like chuck the ball up or anything, but we'll run a power O and see if we can break one. Damn.
And after that short game, they'll
Try to share what works for me. Absolutely, brother. Griffin, that's the problem. Like, there's no problem with that. No problem at all. I love that. There were sports teams. So I grew up in Missouri, right? My favorite teams growing up were the Rams and the Cardinals. The Rams moved to California. I moved to California. Not because of the Rams, just different circumstances. So I now am a 2 LA, 2 St. Louis sports guy. For St. Louis, I like the Blues and the Cardinals. And for LA, I like the Rams and the Lakers. In order, it would go Cardinals, Rams, Lakers, Blues. So I'm trying to get through this, trying to sim, but it just wants to show me all of the the replays. David Freese, Cardinals legend, bro. Love David Freese. I'm really big into sports cards. I work for a card shop, and so he's one of the guys on my list of things I need to get some David Freese autos.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement too, just proving to the other team.
All right, another score and another stop, and we'll go ahead and sim the rest of this one out.
In the second half, David, just keep the moral
Again, kind of the rule we do with everything is if we're up,
We're gonna put more people in the box, and
Up 21 with ball or down 21 without ball. We'll send the rest of the game.
He's piled up 87 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt.
You use lead stick when throwing. Left stick, like kind of lead where you want to. Same as it has been in Madden for a couple of years. If it's the same as it has been in Madden for a couple of years, yes. If it's different than it was in Madden with the left stick, then no, I've not been doing it right. You can really just throw phase all game against FCS2s? Probably, yeah. Trying to stay, not necessarily like authentic, but trying to stay semi-authentic. Run a little bit of an actual offense. But to kill, I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong, sir. It's a bit more advanced now. Well, there you go. Probably haven't been doing it right then. I just know not to get it in the red. That's what I figured out, but I haven't like dug into it at all. 12, watching that with my dad, Red Sox fan, but what a series, brother. The 06 championship was a crazy one. Crazy one. Did some nasty things to those Texas Rangers.
They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
To the air, it's shot. Firing to the right, complete.
Buddy. Go, baby. Crazy. What's good, brother? What's good? What's good? All right, if we get a stop, we will go ahead and sim the rest of this one out. Let's get a stop first, though. Got some messages on Discord. Let me check Discord real quick.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Added all 15 conference spots to the downloaded team. There you go. That's sick. I like that.
It'll come out to the 25. No attempt.
I like that.
All right, guys.
Let's get a stop, y'all. Come on.
Back on the field again. They're down by 21 points. We can get a touchdown here. You do at least apply a little game pressure. Yes.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical.
Go with the safety. 3rd and 5. Little zone blitz here.
They're just not getting the
Play action. Shouldn't have done it, pal. Play action sucks. You should know that. 4th and 9.
Defense is smelling blood.
Make sure they don't go for a little fake here, and then we'll send the rest of this game out. Get into week 2.
Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
Wants to bring it back.
Oh, I thought I hit the gap. Didn't. All right. Super Sam that thing. Jump ahead, jump in at the end. Obviously, if we need to jump in, we'll jump in. I don't foresee that being a thing. I think we're fine against FCS Southeast. Yeah, no, we're chilling. G, mother trucking. Jeez. It works outstanding, but you have to have a run threat established. I feel you. Again, it's not that I don't think it works necessarily. I think some of the routes I'm looking for with play action are the wrong routes. So it's probably a user issue with like some of the routes I'm trying to throw out of play action.
You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better.
You're probably right though.
Plenty of time still left in the season to improve.
You're probably right.
That's
Hey,
gonna do it for
1-0.
us from here for
1-0, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.
Have to make a line adjustment, you'll get hit immediately. Yeah, I'm not doing that either. It's probably part of it. Level 3, right off the rip. We've got some coach abilities. We can go ahead and again, we're gonna throw these all at recruiting right now. We're gonna do, let's see. Recruiting actions give a bonus. Offensive line is so important in my opinion. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm going to go throw 5 at D-line, take less time to fully scout. We'll go quarterback next. I'm going to get the lines good to go. We'll probably go the next 2 here. Recruiting actions have a bigger impact on quarterbacks. But offensive line, defensive line, quarterback, and then I move, you know, outwards from there. So all level 3 first. Yeah, the last one, I said why not? Why not? I wasn't going to get another one to 3, so I figured why not get that one to 4. Okay, so again, someone was saying, oh, you get new hours every time. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think so. Let's test it. We're at 50 hours. We're at 50 hours. Let's see how many people decommit and do all this stuff, and then let's see how many hours we have after a non-bye week, right? After a non-bye week. So we lose 2 people, 1 person. So we should have, and we actually didn't commit any hours to Swift. Swift decided to, Swift was a bust. So we did not commit any hours to Swift. Let's see how many hours we have. I could be wrong. I'm okay being wrong. DT, Tor Griffin, ACC Defensive Player of the Week. We also had National Player of the Week with 3 tackles for loss and a sack. Tor Griffin, nice. Let's go. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. Jackson State, let's look at recruiting. We have a bunch of hours, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Why did we get more hours? I'm okay being wrong. It didn't fully reset, obviously, because we're not at 600. But why did we get so many more hours? I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. If someone knows, I'm open to being a knower. So we're gonna start at the top. You lost some plus. Use hours to scout. Wait, do you get scout hours back? That makes sense. You get scout hours back. I never realized that part. You get scout hours back. Okay. Griffin, I'm gonna not do that for a minute, but I appreciate your help. Probably not gonna jump into live chat for now though. Thank you though. Go cards? Go cards. Michael Rizzo was good. Self-esteem ones isn't needed. I agree. I do that one very last just because I can. But it's not important. 100% agree. Okay, so you get the scout hours back. That's awesome. I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay, so we are top 2 for Hollis. Top 1, top 1, top 3, top 5, top 5. So all of the 5 stars, we're in that next stage. I don't have any invites I can send yet. In fact, I don't have any invites for anybody I can send yet. No one went straight 8 to 5. So that's, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We're gonna go ahead and throw some more hours to some of these guys. Because these are 5 stars and these guys are important, right? So my plan off the rip is to eventually, we're going to get some levels and get these guys to where they can do like 65, right? So my plan off the rip, just for my personal way, I'm going to do this. So I'm going to get all these guys to 35 hours. So we're going to do friends and family. And then we're going to do the DM if we've already done the friends and family. How games you simming? You also get hours back from the lost players. I knew about the lost players. Yeah, I knew about that. So we got the 10 back from the lost players, and then I got all those scouting hours back. That's how I got the 330. The lost players I knew about. How games you simming? LT, if you could rephrase that. I'm not sure on that one. Nate, appreciate the follow. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're not sending the house, obviously, on Terrence Hollins. I could pull these back and send the house in every single one of these, but I think I want to go ahead and do the hours a little different. We're gonna go 25. For the ones that we've done 25, we're gonna do 10. For the ones that we've done 25, we're gonna do 10. Costanzo, we're gonna do 25. Get all of our 5 stars to 35 hours. That's gonna be number 1. Number 2, we're gonna do the same thing for all of our gyms. So all of the gyms, we're gonna get 25 hours added to them. And we're gonna see where we're at after that. We have some guys left to scout, I believe. I think there was maybe 1 or 2. We have 1 more after this, maybe. We do. Greg McFadden. Okay. And then the rest of these guys are going to kind of chill where they're at for a moment. Just the base 4 stars. Everyone is scouted. We're at 24. We're actually kind of chilling right now. I'm going to go ahead and throw 10 hours at no one. We're going to chill at 115 hours. I don't have any scouting hours I'm going to get back this year. Everything's going to be kind of, you know, what we've spent. So, definitely look like Zach Sealer fan. I don't even know who that is, Nate. Do I need to look that up? Welcome back, D. You can also remove hours on players you have now and reallocate. So you can pull them out. So if you pull it off, does it change the influence? Does it change the influence is my question. So like, let's just go talk with one person who has one thing. Dexter Irvin. If I take away the 10 hours from him, does it take away his interest? Do I move down the board on him? Because I don't want that, if that's the case. So, okay, so let me rephrase this in another way. The 10 hours every week is a DM to him every week, gaining 2 hours or 10 hours of influence. Gotcha. So someone who's super interested in me, let's use one of these guys. Del McNabb, right? I can pull this 10 hours off and still be in his top 4. Gotcha. Okay. I'm not going to pull hours away from anyone quite yet, since it's so early. And since there's like, I'm still in a race on Quan Davis, you know, for instance. But I do want to get into these guys top 5 or top 8. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw 10 hours at you and 10 hours at you. And then all these guys, like so for instance, I could pull hours away from him even though it's in a big race. Not gonna do it at the moment. Durbin really likes Ole Miss. We'll leave him on here for now. Leave him on here for now. That would probably be one I could pull it away from and it wouldn't be a problem though. Let's see, a bunch of these guys that are gyms. Let's go check our gyms and see where we're at. Nothing yet, nothing yet, nothing yet, nothing yet, nothing yet. On like literally all of our gyms. It's a little worrisome. It's a little worrisome. That's the focus matter. You'll keep your lead, but schools can catch up. You don't get the 10 if you don't have it active though. Exactly. Okay. Okay. So I just added some hours to a bunch of these guys. I added 25 hours to each of them. So I think I'm okay. I don't think I need to add more. I think we're okay for now. But I'm hoping that 25 hours is enough to kind of get into those top 8s. Again, no offers. I should get into his top 8. 2 offers, no offers, no offers, no offers, 5 offers. So all of my gems don't have offers yet, except for one of them has 2 offers. So I should be able to get into the top 8, no problem, with the 25 hours I just spent. And then we're top 5 on all these guys right now, so we're kind of chilling right now as it is. I want to keep getting that lead. So somewhere we're behind in, let's see. Somewhere we're behind in, maybe I want to go ahead and send him, let's maybe just search him on socials for a minute. Just to try and get a little bit more of a boost there. Same thing with Bayless. Search him on socials. And then maybe Strum as well. Where are we at on Strum? Strum as well. Just a little extra 5, a little 5er boost. Maybe we can take a lead on some of those guys. I would drop them, then switch gyms to send the house. If you're number 1 on the board and you offer, there's a chance to instantly commit. If you're number 1 on the board when you offer, there's a chance to instantly commit. Okay, why not? I'll try it. Why not? Makes sense. So like the gyms, pull the 35 away from them and just throw 50 at all of them. There's what, 4 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Okay, so theoretically, if you're number 1 with a guy, number 1 with a 5-star, right? and it's a big lead, and his visit's up. You can pull all his hours off to put towards his visit. So like, let's say for instance, Spicer. Maybe not Spicer. Coleman. We have an okay lead there, right? Theoretically, I could pull his hours when his visit is ready and commit his 35 hours towards his visit. Right. Makes sense. I didn't know you could pull hours off without it negatively impacting the influence. I knew you could pull hours to get more hours, but I didn't know it didn't negatively impact them. So the meter is up until now. It won't grow more. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, Jackson State, let's go. When you're that far, you're more than likely to spend 40 hours a week on hard sells. Right, so you want to get your hard sells out of the way. I know it's like a race to hard sells, right? You want to get to hard sells as quick as you can. Makes sense. Appreciate the help. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Big X, welcome back, man. Okay. Week 2, Jackson State. Let's go, let's go. As soon as you unlock the 3 check marks, right. You don't actually have to unlock the 3 check marks. You can figure it out with 2 and sometimes even 1, depending on which check marks they have. What was the score last game? We simmed the second half basically. I think we won like 27-6 or something like that. Sounds like TikToker is going well as far as views. Yeah, I mean, Drew, it's been pretty sick tonight. Not gonna lie.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers.
Biz only used 1, but hard sell uses 3. It uses 3, but you don't have to have the check marks to know which ones they are. I can explain that to you once we get a little closer, if you haven't figured that out yet. You're out here teaching me everything. Maybe I can teach you something. I gave up on that guy. I thought that guy was going to pull down. He didn't. You don't need more than 15 recruits your first couple of weeks, especially if you're going for 5 stars. True, I think you're onto something. I think you're exactly right. But I've got all 5 and 4 stars right now on the board. And so it's harder to get those later in the year, kind of probably as you know. So I'm trying to keep as much interest in as many of those 5 and 4 stars as I can early, and then those guys will kind of find their way off the board, and we'll probably get to about 15 that we can actually legitimately maybe recruit. That means you can infer the other check. Yeah, you can infer the other check marks based on it because everyone has a perfect trio. I thought I hit that guy. Fumble. Ball. Damn. Is there coach mode? If so, how do I activate it? Not that I'm aware of. There's like GM mode where you can build the team and then it'll fully sim everything. But I don't think there's a coach mode. There's the sim mode. You can do the sim mode in slow, and that shows you the plays. Like you can just watch the game. But you don't get to choose the plays, so it's not like coach mode necessarily. Yeah, sway is huge, 100%. Always a slant, bro. It's always a slant. Oh, there you go. Aiden says there is a coach mode. I did not know that. Main menu settings, coach mode.
Into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense.
The more you know. I love that I learned that. I can maybe do a coach mode stream one time. Thanks, Aiden. You're awesome, dude. After tonight's stream, I'll create a graphic for the challenges. That way it's easier to kind of scout those, or not scout those, but kind of track those. And we'll have a new graphic for the goals. All right, we're gonna try to run the ball first, see how that goes. If we need to switch to a pass happy, we can, but Looks like we can run the ball, so we'll do that.
Immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key to their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these guys are
Little drag off the rip. There we go.
play well for their team to succeed.
Make sure all your 5 stars have full hours before focusing on 4 stars. There you go. I think I put most of the 5 stars that are higher interest on it. All of our 5 stars have interest in us, which is cool. And then all of the 4-star gems have full hours at the moment. So trying to get those 4-star gems interested. PAY Flood's always a W.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly.
Let's go.
They make this
All the 5 stars screen within the first couple of weeks. 4 stars will be available later. 100%. 100% agree.
And I love working the slot receivers.
Like I said, we're top 5 already. I'm gonna start committing more of them to. I'm gonna do the same thing we did with 4-star gems next week with the 5 stars. This was more of just a test period because I hadn't done it like that yet. But I agree with what you're saying. 1000%, brother. Appreciate the likes, man. We're on that road to 15K with the likes. We hit 10. Like it was nothing. Oh, he was open. He's open though. Let's go. It's crazy, but I don't recruit stars. I look for basics and develop intangibles. I love it, Graven. I love it. Jackson, appreciate the follow. Tutty, let's go.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in the rhythm.
Uncle Drew, what's good, brother? What's up, Drew? When are you down here in September? What dates? So that I can make sure I have time set aside for you. I gotta make sure we can at least like hit dinner or something. Hey, are you over there smashing that like button, brother? I appreciate you. You dirty dog. I appreciate you. I did not mean to be on the D tackle.
Great job. The offense was clicking.
Let's go.
Everything went well. Palmer, they executed.
Y'all help Aiden hit that like button. Don't make him be a one-man army. Help him out.
Doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their
Oh,
heels.
what is that? I think that guy was in a hard flat. My guess. I can't remember what zone I was in.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Nice hit. Hey, it's bad. Have a good night, bro. Graven, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate all the help. Appreciate all the tips. Have an awesome night. Maybe see you tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Since you don't read Twitch anymore, 9th to 11th. I do read Twitch. I was busy.
Quarterback on the keeper.
I asked that question like 12 seconds ago.
Still running. And they'll finally get him down.
I appreciate you. All right, we'll have to get dinner.
Well, this is one of the
Are you guys doing? What are you guys doing when you guys are down here?
options. A good idea.
You guys like doing the zoo, or are you guys just like kind of hanging out and chilling?
Downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult.
I did not see wide receiver screen. That's it.
Getting a first down.
He's brought down
Probably zoo, maybe legal there.
a bit short of the first down.
Sounds sick. I'm jealous. I live here and I'm jealous.
He's reading the coverage. He's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the
go.
ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's
Appreciate those likes. We're at 12K. You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. Aiden's out here powering through this thing, man. Hit that follow button, brothers. Follow, hit the like button, follow button. Oh, I thought we could pick that. At least knock it out, no? No. Damn.
Down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Lewis.
That's it.
And they try the middle of
That's
this
it. That's it.
defense, and they rise to the challenge. Going to work on 2nd down. In the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has
Go,
got to
baby.
be able to set the point and force the football.
I don't want cover 4. Wrong call. Go cover 3.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough.
I'll take deep middle.
Back to throw, it's Turner. And
Ball.
here's a fumble way
Pick it up.
behind the line.
Turn. Oh, I thought he could turn. Let's go, D.
And that's why you got to avoid third and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble.
It's fun, Cheney.
That is a huge play for the defense.
Really nice job to score.
Reverse pass? I don't know if I trust this. What is this? 2nd and 2?
Pick up on first down.
Oh, I don't know if I trust this.
Short.
What's happening here?
Wants to pass it.
Yep, nope. That was cute. Nope. I shouldn't have trusted that. Should have known that was not going to work. All right, 3rd and 11. I love a good 3rd and 11 play.
To the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. Makes the grab. It's Bell.
Let's go, Bell.
That is exactly what you're looking for.
13? You guys are actually going to get to 15.
The defense
What is happening?
able to make the stop.
What is happening?
Put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback.
Let's go, Turner. 2nd and 5. We got Bell. We got Lacey. I wanted to throw it before they crossed. I didn't want them to bump into each other or something and mess up the route.
They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up.
PAY flood.
Quarterback will audible.
Take a break. I love that. I love that. Good quarter. 7-7. Got a ball. Harris, what's good, brother? Welcome.
We have a look at the stats.
We're on our way to 15,000 likes. You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts.
We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
PA Power O.
Quarter with this first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. The short hands, it's Martin.
Let's go, Martin. Martin hadn't caught a ball since junior year of high school. And here he is out here at Louisville. Sorry, Louisville. Louisville. Getting his grabs.
Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. We made it look pretty easy.
They'll test the right side. They knock him down.
2nd and 10.
there.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the
Watching Cheney on the Texas.
Back to pass, it's Shuck.
He drops it. Probably could have thrown it a little later.
Back on the play, but
Probably could have thrown it a little later. Damn. We got Johnson on the deep out.
expected to make those plays for you.
Probably what I'm looking for right there. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
out of reach, huh? That's unfortunate. That was a touchdown.
Look, they're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end
Let's go.
has the eye on the
Up 3.
break on the ball, force
Up 3, up 3. It was a good drive. Had a touchdown. Perfect play call. Good, good route run. Couldn't get it on the receiver's hands though. 5 minutes left. Let's make another stop. Make another stop here. Cover 3 Cloud.
Jacksonville State has it back and the Gamecocks will go to work. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal.
Let's go.
I think the offense
TFL, brother. TFL.
bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the
I'm not able to see the play at home. It's a bit frustrating.
With some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he has to throw for it.
Fumble. Jump on it.
The ball is loose.
Let's go, Tutty.
That alert play from the
Tutty. Sack fumble for a touchdown, baby.
in the end zone.
This D-line's eating, brother. Thor Griffith. National Player of the Week last week. Back-to-back weeks, maybe? Who knows? Who knows?
He'll return it. Really disciplined job.
All right, we're up 10.
The unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shoot.
Seriously?
Got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Yep.
Flying down the left side.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Gamecock. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Yeah.
Man, quarterbacks
Well,
have
that
to do a
happened.
great job in the pocket, letting
Don't hit the kicker, please. Thanks.
time he does,
Appreciate you.
throws the ball down.
I mean, we just the defender decided not to touch the ball, and then the other guy decided, hey, I don't want to tackle this guy. We're just gonna give him points because we feel bad for him, I guess. Maybe I have no idea. No idea. Don't know what to do. Yeah, don't know what to do there. They decided to stop playing football for that play. Unfortunately, they threw the ball 40 yards in the air and couldn't really do much. We're just gonna audible to a run inside zone.
Down to execution too. Did a nice job out in the field. Stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line. So they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
That was crazy. Ian Small, what's good, brother? How are you? Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing better than my DB is. Cause my DB got cooked. On that road to 15,000 likes, y'all.
From the gun, leaves it on the
Maybe. Nope. 3rd and 3.
defense in the right spot.
3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Let's go white sail. I like the zig here.
Down on 30, short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He gets the job done.
I didn't have the line of scrimmage there either. Is this like a mental ability thing? I'm wondering if my quarterback's mental abilities just aren't very strong. Because I'm noticing some stuff. Like, hey, I can't see the line of scrimmage. Hey, I can't see half the plays I'm running. Hey, what's happening here? About to sleep? Like your DB? Okay, jokes can't be true, bro. Jokes can't be true. That's not fair.
Now sliding to his left. Quarterback gets him up.
Don't get hit.
He makes the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first
About to
down.
sleep like your DB. Jeez. That hurt my feelings. Appreciate the follow, brother. Well, appreciate you hanging out. Obviously, when you go to sleep, hope you have a good sleep. This guy got that guy's sleeping. That guy's sleeping at least. Hey, you're chilling, brother. That was funny. That was a genuine laugh. I wasn't ready for that one. That was a genuine LOL. I get a little inside cross. I don't mind a little inside cross. 3rd and 2. We're also gonna throw him on a quick out just because.
Now all options on the table.
There we go.
Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds.
If he's in the off coverage like that in 3rd and 2, just quick out all day.
Asked earlier this week, who's
Quick out all day.
his favorite receiver? And of course he said the open
Just
one.
inside zone.
We know who he really wants to go
1st
to
and
on
10.
3rd down.
The best one. I mean,
Oh, I thought he had that block.
the correct answer, but you want to find the guy.
I thought the backer was gonna go inside, and I thought he had him pinned so I could get outside. He didn't, for the record. Did not have him pinned. Is my favorite team Louisville? Nah. I actually don't have a favorite football team. I have a top 3. I'm not massive into college football. I grew up in Missouri, so I always kind of rooted for Mizzou. I was a Texas fan growing up because of the Rose Bowl against USC. And then I live in SDS. I live in San Diego now, so I root for SDSU now as well. So those are kind of the 3 schools that I root for. I don't really have a main dog, but I do love the Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals fan. And then my high school was the Cardinals as well, and we had the same logo as Louisville. So when we were doing this dynasty, I wanted this one to be a kind of a long dynasty. You can kind of see those goals we have from underneath. I'm not going to quit this dynasty until we do all those goals. So 5 natties, 5-star recruit at every single position throughout the franchise, not all at once. 3 top recruiting classes, 5 top 5 recruiting classes, 20 players drafted in the 1st round, 3 Heisman Award winners, and 3 undefeated season, with one of them being a natty season. So kind of wanted just a big long rebuild just to see how it would go, and it's probably like a 10-year thing. See, I'm excited for it though. I'm excited for it. I've done 2 other rebuilds that went to about 6-7 years with no actual goals outside of just national championships. So I wanted something a little bit more structured. little bit of a long-term thing, and this is year 1. We just started. This is like game 2. But I'm having fun already. So, Aiden, I'm at 14, brother. I see 14. I trust you. I trust you. But it says 14 for me. Don't know what it says for everybody else. But Aiden, you're an absolute monster, regardless. My Carolina Gamecocks kryptonite. Oh, small. I got you, bro. That sucks. I feel that. Jake, what's good? I like your name. It literally says 14. I don't know. I'm not lying. I don't know why. I don't know why mine's different than yours. Aiden's an absolute dog. Little D-O-double-G right there, man. Be fun to watch. Can't wait. I think I'm gonna watch more college football this year than I probably ever have, purely based on this game existing. So I'm excited. I'm excited. We're back up 10 points. Let's see if we don't give up an absolute just nuke to let them score, or maybe tackle him on the kick return. Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good
He hangs on to that in what world? He got hit by 2 people. In what world does he hang on to that?
find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw.
Ah, I didn't get there. If this backer was just a little faster. I actually read that really well.
Trying to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Oh, I'm on the wrong guy. We're rushing.
Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds.
Appreciate you guys chilling. It's been a fun night so far. It's been a fun night so far. It's only 1 o'clock in the morning. Probably go for at least another hour, maybe 2. We're hanging out, having a good time. So let's go, Riley. Let's go, Riley. That's our number 1 guy right there, baby. That's our number 1 guy right there, baby. Quincy Riley with the pick.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward.
Oh, if I could have gotten outside left a little bit more. Could have maybe hit a block.
Yeah, and you got me searching.
I need to call timeout. 16 seconds. I didn't realize how much time was left. Open field tackling has to be the hardest thing I've ever tried to do in the video game. Bro, the pursuit definitely needs some adjustment, right? Like, I don't need you to, like, magnetize on from 20 yards away. But my goodness, open field tackling is, like, so difficult, it's not even funny. Bad play call. I'm just gonna own it. Bad play call. Shouldn't be running zigs from the 50-yard line when there's 11 seconds left.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down.
Also, not necessarily a good play call. We just don't have very many good play calls, do we? We're not going Hail Mary. We have a timeout left, right? We have a timeout left play. This is where I'll go ahead and pick a play. I'm not gonna Hail Mary. That seems useless. We'll call an actual play. Like, I don't mind an all go and then maybe throwing an out route or something. We just need like 15, 20 yards to maybe get in field goal range. So if we can run you right there and then timeout. Perfect. That's where we will go coach suggestion and kick that field goal. We'll try and kick that field goal because field goals are so hard in this game. Did I miss that? Seriously? I was right in the green. Oh, it was right in the green. Okay. I'm so sad, dude. The angles they take are so bad. Bro, you're not wrong. The angles, they're bad. The pursuit angles are just absolutely atrocious. Try to hit stick and just run right by them. Exactly. You're not wrong. I'm right there with you. I can't believe we missed that field goal. Damn. That would have put us to where we could have potentially been up 21 after this next score. Oh, jeez. All right, back to coach suggestion. Inside zone. I still see 14, Aiden. I appreciate you grinding, brother. What's up, Remington? You guys helping Aiden hit that follow or that like button. You guys are the real goats. You guys are the real goats.
slowing this dude down.
Hello, Rex. How are you, brother?
The last time out, they have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration in front.
We got 3rd and 6. What do we have on that out? We got a little hook. I don't like that, but I do like that, baby. Yo, Chaney. Let's go inside zone. Doing good? I'm doing good, man. We're just hanging out. Streaming on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch tonight. Big chilling. We're in year 1 of a Louisville rebuild. We got a bunch of goals we're gonna do. I'll show you the goals here in a minute when we're in the other screen. Got a bunch of goals before we can finish this dynasty. So 15K. There it is, Aiden, brother. I appreciate you, man. An absolute dude. We got a dog. We got a dog in the chat, y'all. We got ourselves a gangster. Oh, he dropped it. No. We're at the 49. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it at the 49. I like the same play call, but we're not gonna do that.
Like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you gotta make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Oh, I could have lobbed it. Oh, I could have lobbed it over. That's on me. That's on me. Bad pass type.
Man, that is just a great job on defense.
He had him beat over the top. Ooh, zone. Nope. Let's knock it out. Knock it out. Oh, the streams are good. We've been live for what? 3 hours? A little over 3 hours. We're hanging out. We're in week 2. We did a bunch of recruiting and everything so far. Recruiting class is looking strong. A couple guys that are interested in us. That's a screen. Oh, damn it, dude. Spins are crazy. We got some good. I'm excited for this. We're starting with a little bit of a stronger team. We're starting with a 3-star team, so a little stronger than I've started with already before. But I'm excited. Oh, damn it, dude. Jackson State's over here dotting me, bro. Jackson State's over here dotting me. Before I am going to sleep, love this channel. I'll be back. Sounds good and small. Have a good night. Hope you sleep as well as my DB did. Nice hit. 3rd and goal.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Paulo, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day.
RPO, he drops it. Nice. Do they go for it? We're going safe man left. I am not rushing the kicker. I am not rushing the kicker. I'm not going to try and block it at all. I would rather them make it or miss it than me hit the kicker and hit a penalty. So dumb that that's a thing. They missed the field goal, by the way, just like we missed our field goal. We're up 10. 3 minutes left in the 3rd. See if we can get some of this clock off the board. There's a guy in our backfield. He's not allowed to be there. He is not allowed to be there. Same for me, too. Good night, bro. I'm back as well. Aiden, appreciate you smashing that like button 1,000 billion times. You're an absolute legend. We'll be back tomorrow, probably with a day stream. So if you guys are around during the day, we will probably be here. Appreciate you. That was a little zone blitz. They didn't have anything in the flats. Easy. We're gonna go 3rd and 3. We're just gonna go dive. There are 6 in the box though. I didn't get right enough. We got a punt. We're on 27. One broken. Oh no! Oh, he hit the kicker. Let's go! Let's go! He hit the kicker. We'll take the penalty. Matthew Robinson was good. Welcome back. We will take that. 100%. All right.
So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Catch in the middle, it's Lacey.
Let's go, boys. Full inside zone split. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd 5
We cut it back because of how that backer was kind of cutting into the backfield. We could have maybe squeezed like inside the guard there to where we didn't get hit by the backer, but I just went to the right. It just seems safer. Right up the middle for 5 yards. We'll take it. Appreciate you guys chilling. 15,000 likes on one stream is nuts. You guys are bonkers, bro. You guys are bonkers. 3rd and 2. We got the zig. We got the zig on the out, like on the kind of weaker coverage too. Love that. Softer coverage is what I meant to say. Not weaker, but softer coverage. Someone's on Twitch being a little goblin, huh?
You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks. Getting some heat.
Got hit. I had X. I was not throwing to X, but I had X. 2nd and 10. Let's just run the ball.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways
3rd and 3.
weren't able to get there, but on that play,
Shallow cross to Bell.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Just run the ball. Read option, huh? Who am I reading?
Trying to defend their own end zone.
I don't have anyone to read.
They'll use
So it's
the
just a
running game
handoff.
on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
He steps
Let's go. Let's go. Inside zone.
this way, and they finally get him down at the 2. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with
There are 3 people in my backfield, and none of them tackled me. I love that. Tutty. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Up 17. Good drive. That was a good drive.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago.
Wilt, what's good, brother? How are you?
Missouri was able to finish off a close one big run here. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive in advance.
From the gun, they'll try to impose.
Oh, what a hit.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They make the stop after
What's up, Mila? Welcome back.
31.
What's up, Dime? How are you, brother? Oh, I didn't. I completely gave up on the tight end being a receiver. What's up, Cozy? What's good, brother?
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the
Chilling? Big chilling, brother. TikTok's been banging tonight, so we're on TikTok, YouTube, and we've been having fun. We're in year 1 of a new Louisville rebuild on Dynasty, and we got a bunch of goals we've set up. This is gonna be a longer rebuild. We got a bunch of goals set up, so I'm excited. I'm excited for it.
in the stance will back that up.
Playing on Heisman. We're doing. We got a bunch of challenges. I'll show you guys the challenges after this game. Yeah, man. It's been a good night. Been a good night. We're having fun.
Comebacks happen. Now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Throws to the tight end.
I think that was on. I think I was supposed to be in the deep purple there. It was on me. JT, I appreciate the follow, brother. Appreciate the follow, man.
And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
The inside handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Oh, I thought we picked it. No. Oh, I thought we picked it. What playbook you run? Right now for Dynasty, I always run whatever the school's playbook is. So for this one, we're using Louisville. I don't choose a different playbook or anything, and I always do coach suggest for offline games. For online, for like Ultimate Team, and for anything like that. Obviously, have my own playbook. I kind of have my own scheme, but for this, we're just using what Louisville has.
21. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. So they got the lead down to 10 here. A little more interesting as they're set to kick it away.
I did not want to go out with that. Oh no.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12.
That's not what we were looking for.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice too to have the
Wake Forest still, P? I used Alabama in Ultimate Team.
They don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense will come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
He gets it all the
I'll
way
have to try Wake Forest out. Sounds like it's pretty good, huh?
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
to throw. It's shot. They're bringing heat. That pass is well.
Gotta get rid of it. Gotta get rid of it. Come on.
Trying to throw and they
Gotta play some defense. We're up 10, but
and the Cardinals will
this is too
call
close.
their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back and the Gamecocks will go to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Dumps it to the back. That's caught. It's Lewis. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw.
Oh,
Wide open down.
I hit triangle and it stopped moving me. I thought that was usered.
Get it down to the 27.
I thought that was absolutely usered.
Nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make points.
Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
If we can get a stop here and only allow a field goal, it's
So
huge.
important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Wants to throw on second down. Got his man quickly.
3rd and 10.
And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's
You seriously want a wide receiver screen?
and the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
No shot. He's there, dude.
And he will
He's there.
Gamecock.
No way.
They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
Don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished. This offense obviously still has
He 100% was there.
defense has to go out and get
All right, we need points.
the ball.
And with the extra point,
How many
they
points?
draw closer. It's 31-28. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this will be
Okay.
a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own. So you've got to
Okay.
answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years coaching,
Got a lot of running room. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it
Huge.
down to the 25-yard line.
Absolutely huge.
great time for this defense. Now they gotta get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not gonna throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn
All right, we got to burn all these timeouts.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Ballsy, but I like it.
The game boils down to this one play on
Ballsy, but I like it.
If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field.
Let's go, baby.
Let's dial up
It's
our
weird seeing
best
2-minute warning in college. I agree.
Let's make sure our best players are touching the football.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Strider, how's your night going, man?
They'll leave it with the and a really short game.
You guys hear that?
Gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Timeout.
Do you guys hear that? How loud that was.
And save as much time as possible. Going to work in the red zone.
What the heck?
Pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
LT, welcome back. Got any Marvel Rivals?
Running back
I
searching
don't think I've ever
for
played
a hole.
Rivals.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is
I've played Marvel Contest of Champions before, and I've played Snap. I've never played Rivals.
Ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
He powers his way ahead, gets 3.
Overwatch with Marvel characters. Weird.
No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains.
We're just gonna run this. They have no timeouts left. If anything, they'll be on the 2-yard line.
On 4th down, they'll
Or we'll just score a touchdown. Tutty, baby.
and he gets it into the end zone.
Tutty, baby.
The touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown. It is a dagger in this game.
Love it, baby. Come on.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to keep
Oh, Overwatch with Marvel characters, huh? Sounds interesting.
execution by this offense to put this game in.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
All right. Gonna be 2-0 after week 2. Let's go. It's in beta right now. I'm loving it. Nice. Who's your favorite character in the game?
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, just keep hope alive, pitch this pill around. Use
Punisher for
every
DPS is a
second
bit
you
of a
got.
thing.
Make this game almost
Nice.
as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in
What do you
college
play it on?
football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
It's on all systems, huh? I feel like I've never heard of this game before.
They might be
Rivals, huh?
It wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can
I'm intrigued.
really give
I'm
you
intrigued.
a lot of momentum. Scanning the field, it's Turner. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more
There you go.
difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And
That's
after
crazy.
this play, the cake will be baked. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Let's go. All right.
Falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won.
Someone was asking me about Fortnite earlier. I was like, I haven't played Fortnite in so long.
Building a little confidence.
Used to play it with,
And you want it to be.
obviously, you guys.
You talk about as a coach, week after
I haven't played Fortnite in a minute, though.
create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season. You never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
I got you.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win.
GG's, go win.
Last 2 games, it hasn't
All right.
always been easy.
There are all of our goals
Some adversity, but at the end of the day,
in the bottom right.
they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very,
On Twitch,
So
YouTube,
that's gonna
Facebook.
do it for us.
Or no
For
Facebook,
Jesse
but
Palmer,
other
Dave
one.
Pollock, I'm Reese Davis
5
saying
national
so long.
championships,
This has
5-star
been
recruit at every
another
position throughout the
presentation
dynasty,
of Sports College
3 top ranked recruiting classes, 5 top 5 classes, 20 players drafted in the first round, 3 Heismans, 3 undefeated seasons, and 1 undefeated season with a national championship. That's the goals for the year, or the dynasty. Came out with Reload, which is like Rebirth from Warzone. I think it's on everything. I got my key. It asked for a system on it. Oh, okay, I got you. It's a key thing. Got you. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. Okay, we're gonna do our coach abilities real quick, and then I think we're gonna call it a night. We're about 3.5 hours or so. I'm gonna get some good sleep so that we can run again tomorrow. Running it back tomorrow. We're gonna do the recruiting and everything real quick. Or just check our recruiting and everything from this. We're not gonna do any recruiting, but we are gonna see if anyone like pulls us off their list and whatnot. Tune for an hour, or have someone that gets level 6 give you their key. Got you. I don't think anyone backed out of our school. I think we kept everybody. Coleman and Hollis, who are also 5 stars, put us at in their top 5. Durbin put us in his top 5, and then so when you start maybe doing a visit with Durbin, if he's a gem. If he's not a gem, we might wait. I can't remember exactly on him. ACC Player of the Week was Thor Griffith, 1 sack, tackle velocity, also had a touchdown. With the ladder because keys go fast. Gotcha. Okay. Here we set every day at 5. Got you. Okay. National Player of the Week. Back-to-back weeks. Thor Griffith. We're on a bye week, so we'll actually go ahead and do the recruiting for this week. We're on a bye week. Might as well. We have 5 hours, so we did not get scouting hours back because we didn't scout. So we're first. We're pretty ahead on this guy. We're third. Third. Big first. Big first. So we're gonna hold all of our hours on these guys. We're gonna go ahead and chill on those guys for now. No one bounced out of our top. No one bounced out of ours. One guy was ready for a visit. It's Durbin, who pretty much loves Ole Miss. 83 speed. I'm not in love with him. He has a power rusher though. We'd probably move him to end. So 83 speed, 89 excel, no zone. He's definitely an end. 82 strength. I don't have a block shed number. I wish I had a block shed number. 82 power moves is not bad though. 6'5", 248. So I can't pull his hours away and give him a visit. We're not in his pipeline. I don't even know why we're recruiting him, if we're being honest with you. Is he interested in us, maybe? Maybe that's what it was. Ole Miss is kind of taking over his interest board, though. I think we're going to chill on him. I don't think we need to pull hours away from anybody. Dan, I appreciate you. Have a good night, man. I am not far behind you. I'm not going to pull away from any of these guys. And I'm not going to pull away from any of these guys. I think we're just going to chill on this guy. We're going to go ahead and move forward 1 week.
Breeze hits it in the air to center. We will see you tomorrow night.
W's in chat. Ben, have a good night, brother. Appreciate your prime, man. You're a legend. You're a legend and a scholar. Hope Ellie's treating you well. Have a good night, and we'll chat soon. We had a bunch of guys there just say, hey, we really like you, and we want to be in your top 5. Ingram was one of them. And then Durbin was one. So it's just the one. So we're definitely going to pull his hours. We're going to pull his send the house. And we're going to schedule his visit. His deal breaker is a championship contender. Let's go against... Ooh, this is tough. Higher tier opponent. This the same tier opponent. This is a higher tier opponent that's 0-3. We're already in the top 5 though, and we're in week 3. I don't want to wait till week 13. Let's go ahead and go week 8 versus Miami. And then it was championship contender, so we're gonna do that. And then I think we're chilling on the things for the week for him. We can maybe throw a little bit more at some of these guys. I have 15, so we can throw an extra 5 at all of the 5 stars for the time being. Okay. Cool. And I think that's what we're gonna call it right there. We'll call it right there. Yeah, what a fun night. Louisville, week 4, year 1. I'm gonna work on a graphic before tomorrow's stream for all the dynasty goals and everything. I'll get something up there. It's kind of cool. And we'll plan on having that ready for tomorrow. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. So let's jump into this camera real quick. You guys have an awesome night. Again, appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Everything on TikTok was absolutely banging. We had 38 new follows, 15,000 likes. Excuse me. We're gonna send you guys raiding over somewhere on Twitch. TikTok, I'm gonna say goodnight to you now. You guys are absolutely amazing. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, thank you for everybody hitting that follow button. We'll chat with you guys mañana. Have a good night. Appreciate you. We have said goodbye to TikTok. That was fun. TikTok was a banger. Let me go ahead and find that raid button real quick. Let's figure out who we're gonna raid real fast. One moment.
Let me grab that.
So loud. No. Oh my goodness. Why are you so loud? Send you guys over to come with the camera. Mikey Lights TV. We're gonna go over here.
Middle of the field. Make this cake.
Mikey Lights TV. What's up, Mikey? What's up? Tell him I said what's good. And you guys have an awesome night. Appreciate the love as always. We'll see you guys tomorrow during the day sometime. We should be live during the day. But you guys can tell me what's up, and we'll talk to you guys later, alright? Peace. Later.